by yourself. I mean, like, if my show next month, I'm gonna try it, but but I got a couple things that I'm gonna do. But it's like it's hard to just sit down and just be like, a bullet
Talking to
point,
yourself.
bullet point. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because like for me, me being an overthinker who smokes while I fucking record, it's like, man, I'm like after about 15, 20 minutes, I'm like thinking to myself like, man, fuck, I'm rambling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, man, I have so many episodes that are like 15, 20 minutes long. They're like, man, I got in the middle of talking about something, but then stopped, and I was just like,
Forgot what the fuck he was talking about.
like just dude, man, just start just wandering off, or just start like being self conscious. Like whoever's listening to this is not gonna like it because it just sounds like I'm just rambling about shit.
I do a couple of those, and I'll like do a post and delete kind of type thing.
Right.
I'll record it, listen to it. I'm like, it didn't sound good, but I know kind of what I want to say. These are usually organic, so you kind of get what you get when we do record these.
Yeah, see, like, so what I figured I'd do for this go round for the podcasting is just have like revolving hosts with like switched in guests. Yeah, so basically, you know what I'm saying? Like the people that I know that are always down to podcast.
Yeah.
It's like just constantly have them on as like co-hosts, and then I'll have bullet points, and then like in the meantime, in between that, I'll just like book other people that are interested or interesting or whatever the case may be. It's like like my goal is to talk to pretty much fucking everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
So next month?
Yeah. 615.
Okay.
615.
There we go. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Tevin Denzel, a.k.a. Tron DeLorean, a.k.a. Dago Soul, a.k.a. your girlfriend's favorite fat boy. And tonight, I have two guests on. I'm not used to a three people pod, so this is dope. This is Mo Energies, Mo Better, so I appreciate this one tonight.
Man, I always show up with a guest, man. It's like,
There
man,
we
I'm
go.
a big fan of threesomes. So. in the fashion of three people doing things, like whatever those things are.
It's wholesome. It's wholesome.
Yeah, wholesome.
So y'all already hear the voice. You know that's Bobby Drake. Bobby in the building.
Buck.
You want to go ahead and introduce yourself to the people? Any AKAs you want to go by?
No, that is the problem.
What you mean that's the problem?
I don't know what to call myself.
Anything.
I don't know if I want to use my real name.
You're faceless right now. I'm not recording this one on video, so
it's
you're
like,
faceless. You can be
man,
whoever you want
use
to
your
be.
real name. Hey, you can just come up with a name. Like
Okay.
right now, you can just like go by the name of the letter X.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
Call me Rue.
Rue.
Right, Rue.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Rue X.
Welcome.
Rue X it is.
Rue X. Welcome, Rue X. Appreciate you being here tonight.
Thank you.
Y'all are sipping on Hennessy. I'm abstaining for the evening. I got to be up early tomorrow, so
I know, man. Dad things.
taking her out, see some stuff tomorrow. But the night is young for y'all, so
Oh, yeah. I mean, you guys got a girl here, women here, so got women's perspective for sure.
And you know what's funny? I put a poll up and I was like, what do y'all want to hear more of? Sneakers, life talk about anxiety, because I'm big on anxiety and, mental health on here. And they were like, we need more voices of women. You don't have enough women on the pod.
Yeah, but that's why I mentioned I'm bringing
Women
them
are
through.
needed.
There you go.
You can't have
I'm trying to bring as
one-sided
many
views.
through.
Nah, we got Rue X in the building, so the voice of the people, just know that. You got a
Voice of
huge,
the people.
yeah.
Yep.
So
I don't
welcome.
speak for all women, so hold on. They might not agree.
There you go. It's all good though. So we're gonna start this thing off with sneakers. I know you said, Rue, you wasn't too into sneakers.
But I'm going to pretend like I am. I might just know something. You never know.
It's
I
not
might
pretending.
know.
You
I might
have
know.
a few
I
snapper
might know.
facts. Okay.
I might just pretend and lie and see if you know what I'm talking about or not.
So we
first
all
thing-
like something.
I mean, I love sneakers. I love when y'all wear them.
There we go.
I love sneakerheads. I say that because most sneakers heads have style. So, yeah.
I gotta
Definitely-
bring these up.
Definitely love the sneakers on the man.
Yeah, so right now, it's like since we're not recording a video right now, what Tevin's doing is pulling out the Nigel Sylvester Airship in the cobalt colorway.
This cobalt?
Yeah, cobalt. They
didn't call it UNC blue. They want cobalt on these.
That's cobalt actually.
Have you seen these? Have you held these?
No.
Rue, here you go.
Okay, well, how much are they?
Now, yeah, man, they're not much. Like not much at all, man.
Nah, they weren't much for a.
Yeah, bulk deal. Man, I've got a bulk deal. So
Not today, but tomorrow, right?
Man.
These look really dope.
It's like so when I was looking at them, So you know, man, I got both colors. I got the blue and the red.
So you picked up both of them?
Yeah, I'm getting rid of the red. But like those, when I first saw the pictures, I'm like, you know what? Hey, that's a spring summer shoe.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you dress it up, you know what I'm saying? Throw a flannel on, you know, some like smart denim, some chinos, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But the more that I got to looking at them and feeling the material, that's definitely a fall show.
Crazy.
Fall shoe, I'm sorry. Yeah, definitely fall.
When I was growing up, whenever they came out
You
with
said
like,
this is fall?
Yeah, man, that's fall. And like
it's got the off white with the cracked leather. It's got a little bit of the cream in there, so I can see it.
That's
to me, this is
cream or
a summer.
pink?
This is a summer shoe for sure for me. But I wear my colors all year round. So I don't really, you know, I'm not
and look,
pitching hell
like,
yeah.
man, I'm just saying from my personal perspective, it's like with me, it's like when I look at that shoe, I'm thinking like straight chinos, and I'm thinking more of like a olive chino. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those could be something done for the spring and summer too. You know what I'm saying? It's like me personally, I wouldn't rock those with shorts or nothing, but I could, you know, do I see sweats?
I definitely wear like a denim with it. You know what I mean? Like a denim.
Yeah, man. You can do denim. You can do denim.
With shorts, I don't know. I don't see, even like when I wear my Jordan 1s with shorts, it's kind of iffy sometimes. Summertime for me is like mid-low, mostly low tops.
Like looking at those shoes, rocking with shorts, that is a skinny nigga's shoe to wear with shorts right there. Yeah. It's like man, shit. Like I see like a skinny nigga that's like super dark chocolate like skinny nigga, you know what I'm saying, with like nice like fucking, you know, calf muscles and like veins in her legs and shit. Yo, that nigga could rock those with shorts and it be alright. I mean, some scrunched up fucking like
socks.
Yeah.
just with the swoop showing. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the Instagram look with the scrunchy sock on the top.
Scrunchy sock.
The scrunchy sock right above
I
the
feel
sock
like
line.
women are doing it always. The 90s look. You guys are doing that too?
Yeah, if you look on Instagram, most dudes on Instagram, when they have like a high shoe, they'll have the sock scrunched just above it, so you can see whatever logo is on that sock.
It's a little bit of scrunch.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just a little bit.
Okay, I feel like y'all call this the tongue.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this is like the puffy jacket, though.
The puffy jacket. The
I don't know
puffer
what you
jacket.
call this. Like bone, like it's like puffy jacket, like
a nylon.
Nylon, yeah, like nylon.
Jacket. Yeah, I mean,
the ASMR.
it's a nice shoe. It's it's a really nice shoe.
The cracked leather is probably my favorite part of it.
It's like, man, see, like,
and then
yes, I like the cracked leather, but I would have much rather had the pair that PJ Tucker had, with the like, you know, fucking nice white, you know what I'm saying, leather. It's like I feel like that would have been nice. It's like I'm not mad at this though. I'm not mad at this at all.
How are you feeling about the missing swoosh? I couldn't care less, but I know some people were.
on both sides.
Well, because
that's what got me at a small swoosh. And I was just like, yo, that was the hit. That was the hit right there, man. And it's just like it's wild because it doesn't take away from the shoe that it's not there.
Yeah.
But
it's that little thing on.
But if that was there, it would have made this shoe infinitely better.
So to fill in Rue and everyone else who doesn't know what we're talking about, the first, not really a leak pair, because Nigel Sylvester gave it to PJ Tucker during the game, like mid game. He gave it
to a few people. Actually.
Yeah, but it was PJ Tucker was the one everyone really like was ooh or nah. But he gave him a pair, and on the back here it said Bike Air. So instead of Nike Air, it was Bike Air, and there was a small little swoosh right here, and that was like the friends and family pair that made them a little bit different than these ones, but these are still clean.
Yeah, it's like, man,
and I also think that the upper was like wasn't blue like that.
Yeah,
the
no. Yeah, it's like
cream or white.
It was more in line of your typical Nike Airship. It's like what I do love about it though. So these and the Nigel Jordan 1s, they both have the same type of sole, with the like, you know, mesh. It looks like it's fucking, you know, aged and oxidized. It's like the Jordan 1 had the red and this has the blue, so it's like, you know, a nice little a nice little touch of detail right there.
Now, how do you feel about the inner liner? Because I know I was reading comments and people were upset that it wasn't the same like hue of blue. To me, I don't mind it because now looking at it, it matches the outsole, so it brings it together.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah,
I like the 11 on the side of it.
Yeah,
Inside of it
yeah,
that.
it's like for the inner
size,
liner,
I like
like
that.
it's a different color blue. It's actually the same color blue as the shoestrings
Yeah.
and the Nike swoosh and the
Outsole.
the outsole. So yeah, dude, that's cool. It's like, man, I'm looking at these and like I don't think that I'm gonna keep the laces in that are in there, but at the same time, I don't know exactly how I feel about the cream laces going in there either. So I don't know. It's like it's something to think
I
about.
didn't realize that, but I agree. I don't like the dark blue laces.
Yeah, it's like-
even though it's inside dark blue, I don't think
Yeah,
it's kind of.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like looking at it on the outsole, the inside liner and everything. It's like, just little subtle pops of that dark color blue, but at the same time, I'm just like, to me, it's like I'm not a fan of like the blue on top of blue.
No, I think the subtle hits on the bottom and the inside are just enough. That's enough right
perfect.
there.
Yeah, it's like
Just enough.
man, shit. Like the only way that the laces would have made sense to me is if the Nike swoosh was the same color blue.
Yeah.
It has to show. 'Cause it just looks like,
Or do I didn't rob was of the like the micro swoosh, and that would have been that color blue.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But still, like really good shoe. Really good shoe. I thought I was gonna like it more than I did when I actually got them. I'm not saying that I don't like them. I'm just saying they're like probably not gonna make my top 10 like this
Of
year.
the year? No?
Nah, it's probably not.
Yeah.
But who knows? It's like
well, that's how many shoes you guys buy where you have a top 10 per year.
I mean, no, I think it's just overall releases. Because, I mean, I have some of my top
Like
10
just
from
your
last year
favorites, period,
that
and
I've
they
never
kinda-
never had. But it's just like out of the shoes that dropped last year, I have a top 10. I'm like, those are definitely up there. But
oh yeah, man, I'm just going straight. What's this? 2003? Yeah. I'm going straight 2003. It's like, man, like I think I probably already have 5 that are going to be on my top 10, like in my possession right now. So.
And to answer your question, we definitely do buy more than 10 a year. So, I mean, we definitely do have. I mean, you see
Such a
over
waste of
there,
money.
that's 3 right there. This is 4. And that was just from April alone. So, I mean, that's just 1 month. So, I mean, it depends, though. We buy them in moderation. It's got to make financial sense. We're not out here,
It's really not that bad if you're buying. That is your crack, right? Because women, we buy
Yeah, makeup.
clothes every day, even though they're cheap. It all adds up, right?
It gets me when I see females who, or that's offensive. Women, I'm sorry, who get.
I can't say.
I don't know if-
You
dude.
females, because females sound like we're animals
say
and
what they
stuff. Like
actually
there's that
are.
male
Yeah.
mating
You know,
with his female.
I heard that was offensive, so I was like, I will not say female. I will.
but it's not offensive to me. I actually didn't think it was offensive, but I can
woman,
see.
same thing.
Yeah.
I can see why somebody would like, okay, why females? But I didn't think about it until you brought it up.
Yeah, but when I see women get into sneakers, I'm like, y'all, for most women I know, you like makeup, y'all like clothes, y'all like to go out, get your nails and hair done. You know what I mean? I'm like, y'all already have
You know what?
a
That's a
lot of
good
interest,
point.
and then you get into
And
sneakers. I'm like,
that's
how y'all do it?
constant. That's constant. So think about the math
Yeah.
on that. So don't kick yourself.
Because
in
when
the
it
butt.
comes to me and things that I like I'll buy clothes, but it's here and there. Sneakers are my main vice, and I'm like, everything else is like food, gas, bills, but like the things that outside of all the the necessities, it's like sneakers, my haircut, which I got to get tomorrow. Maybe
Mine
if we
today.
step out, but other than that, I'm like, y'all got like 10, 20 things, and then the shoes on top. God bless y'all.
right?
God bless y'all.
Yeah, it's like,
gotta-
you know what?
you gotta
Man,
constantly-
that's a really good point, man. Man, I don't think I've ever seen a female sneakerhead who didn't pay attention to like all the small things, like nails, makeup. You know what I'm saying? Hair. It's like everything has to come together. It's like yeah, man. I don't think I've ever seen a legitimate female sneakerhead that was dusty.
Nah, you can't be. Even when they put the most basic fits together, it's like the color, the coordination, the time and effort was put there. It's a simple fit, but it's like a 10-step process. And I'm like, damn, you killed that.
Yep. I shout out to Bug with her Nike Blazers that she finally got to wear to school that she was excited about.
Got the bracelets by Bug. Is that what we call them? Bracelets by Bug.
No, it's Beat It. Beat It by Bug.
Beat it by Bug. Got it on me right now. Got to rock
Yeah,
it.
see, look, yeah.
Rue got hers on too. We repping out here.
See, I
Yeah,
mean,
we out here. It's like,
I'm
man.
gonna have to get another one
Yeah, it's
because
like,
everybody's asking me. My daughter wants one, and I
see,
just
I told you we
been-
should have. Yeah, see, dude, I told her we should have made one, but you know what? We'll get to it next weekend.
If
right?
we ever get SDS together to have swap meet day where we bring sneakers and clothes, bring Bug with you.
Yeah.
Have her put her bracelets up there.
Y'all thought about
accessories
getting her
with the
one
sneakers.
down at what's that, at a Kobe swap meet?
Yeah.
Yeah, like man, just getting something down there, like to where she can like make them like right there on the spot. Have people come by,
Yeah.
pick a color, pick the design, like come back in about 30, 45 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like at least that way we can actually measure the people's wrists right
Yeah.
there on, like, because it's hard making fucking bracelets for people that like you have no idea like how wide their wrist is. So
Imagine getting her small business cards.
yeah.
You know what I mean? With her if you get an Insta for it or whatever she wants
absolutely.
for it, and then when she does the customs, have her sign it.
Yeah.
I just think I'm saying black owned, but I mean she out here. That's professional.
Yeah, like
You know what I mean?
we getting her there, as dude. I mean, it's crawl, walk, run, crawl, walk, run.
I support it. So
Yeah,
I know you
appreciate
said that you had been going shoe crazy lately. So what have you picked up recently?
Oh man, last month it's like man, this month, yeah, it's pretty much been like just all this month. It's like man, like for some reason I decided to just get all my summer shoes. Yeah, like
Just before the summer.
yeah, and I'm just down. I got one pair and a possible that I'm probably not gonna end up getting unless I just end up just getting rid of some shit. But
Yeah.
but nah, it's like shit, man. And just today alone, I got man at some bread Jordan 4s at the was it
That shit took me by
2019?
surprise.
2019. I mean, I've been looking for those. It's like and it wasn't on my summer list because I wasn't trying to pay that price.
Yeah.
But man, but like a nice store in San Diego at Fire Kicks.
Yeah.
It's like the guy that works there, man, and we've chopped it up and everything. Yeah, so like dude hit me up and was like, "Hey, like, weren't you looking for these?" And I'm just like, "Yes, I was." yes. So man, I just took a whole bunch of shit that I've been trying to get rid of that nobody wants to buy down there, and I just like what I paid like fucking $60 for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got those when I was in there. But man, I saw these. The fucking
The big bubbles?
Yeah, the big bubbles.
I was gonna ask you, were those the regular ones or the big bubbles?
Nah,
But now I
man,
see
the
it.
big bubbles. I mean, I got both now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like man, saw those like like at the price I thought it was kind of crazy, but then I remembered they do shit based off of like StockX and all that, man. So I just basically went on there and did the whole plus shipping and fees, and it was like cheaper than what they was saying. So I'm
Wheel
like,
and
fuck
deal,
it. Yeah. So yeah, man. And I traded my Thunders for these because I took my Thunders to get a size swap, but they didn't have my size, man. So I just thought, I was like, which one would I wear more?
Yeah.
And these definitely beat that out. So yeah, man, I got the what's it? The DB of what is it?
Vomeros.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Vomeros.
Vomero 5s. Going back to Fire Kicks, so shout out to Eddie over at Fire Kicks. Trying to get him on the pod soon. So
No, it's like actually those I paid for. It's like man,
the Vomeros.
yeah, it's like
Less than StockX and Goat though, I hope.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Like man, like honestly, that's the only reason why. I mean, I paid the money for them because because I just posted that I was looking for them, and then somebody hit me up and was like, "Yo, I got a size 11.5 right here," and I was like, "How much?" And then he was like, "Could you do like whoop de whoop de whoop plus a label?" And I was like, I can absolutely fucking pay that. Yeah, it's like man, I saved like over $100. So
Because they're what, like almost 6?
almost.
Or like about 6 right now?
Yeah, but that ain't what I paid though. Yeah, so yeah, but nah, man, I got like shit coming in right now. It's like it's been a really good pickup. I mean, I got I was at Pine Green Forest, the SBs.
Oof.
Yeah, see, man, what I was gonna do is actually like post all these shits at like one time, like be like, hey,
The
like,
rotation?
like 1 month, and like show a whole bunch of boxes. But I mean, man, I'm like, I give you the scoop right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's that? So what's that?
So how are those in person? Because my boy Billis, I got these from Lola Kicks. Shout out Lola Kicks for the Travis One Lows.
Yeah,
he got
had
the
those,
Forest
man.
from
But I
her.
actually like fucking like that's how I actually got them. I actually traded my Travis One olives for the SB 4s and a pair of fucking Huff New York Dunks.
Oh man, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So yeah,
I know
man.
exactly what shoes you're talking about.
Yeah, man. See, yeah.
Those
She
fours are
knows.
on my hit list though. Those
Yeah.
fours, I need those before the end of the day, before they jump up too much.
Man, it's like I feel like I need to wear them, because I was holding them in my hand, and I was like, like I kind of wish the cut was a little bit better.
Yeah.
Man, but I understand like why like the materials are the way that they are. Yeah, so like man, what I need to do is fucking wear them because I feel like if I don't wear them, it's like just looking at them, I'm probably gonna end up getting rid of them.
Yeah.
But nah, damn. So
how often do you guys buy shoes and then get rid of shoes? Like, or you just kind of have your faves?
It depends. Like there's certain, I don't always buy shoes at retail unless it's something I know I have to jump on. So for me, I'll usually kind of wait, be patient.
To see if it drops.
See if it drops, but also like, you know, when I'm ready to really buy them, because there's some times where I'll hit on a shoe at retail that I don't really want,
but
loving I'll put it aside. And I'm like, I can trade that in the future.
Yo,
So
those fucking 4 Horsemen Air Force Ones, I had to have them.
Yeah.
Went to the like of all the Nike outlets, the one in Carlsbad had them.
Return, I'm guessing.
No, man, dude. Yeah, man, some size 11.
Outlet is
like
actually
a few
like
of them.
a really good hit and miss for like gems here.
Oh
yeah, for sure. But last time I went, they were closed. So I didn't know they opened back up.
Yeah, like
they were moving spots or something like that.
They stayed in the same spot, but they just redid the store.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, like I mean now it's a section for like fucking Jordans to get like returned and shit like it. Yeah. Like man, I shit off of sneakers. Yeah, so I mean like they're actually starting to get some shit. They had the DJ Khaled 5s in there.
I want the gray ones.
Yeah,
the gray purple ones.
Yeah, me too.
Those somehow got super expensive, but those are the only ones that I was like, because I think Karama wore those here one day. And I was like, those actually look really good in person.
Yeah, man. I actually thought that they was gonna do the exact same as the other color, and I had like carted a pair on like at some German fucking website, and I was like, you know what? It's like they're probably gonna drop like the other ones are, and I fucking regret that, but. But whatever. Hey, Callie, what happened to the rest of them dropping? It's like, man, it's like 2 completely different colorways that I'd much rather have than the ones that drop. But whatever. But let's see, man. Goddamn it, I feel like I'm going on like real long. But I got like a lot of shit.
Off the hit list for sure.
Yeah. Like so, like hit list wise, I got that I wanted the DBs, the Pine Green 4s, the Huff. Dunks. I got the fuck. I had it coming in the mail actually, and I forgot.
Which ones?
No, I used to deep cut. I had the Nike Jordan 4s. But the neon Air Max 95 pair.
Those were sleepers.
Yeah,
those dropped super low for a little bit. Those were going for way below retail.
Man, them bitches are like.
You guys start naming shoes names. Can y'all just a little bit describe the shoe?
You know what I can do?
Maybe just like the color.
I'll
like
pull them
shape,
up on my phone and I'll just buy.
Sometimes I see shoes, but I don't know the name.
Yeah.
And sometimes
I keep looking over, and every time we name a shoe, she over here. She looks around like.
And you know what? I'm about to do you
like
one
it came
better.
out 2020,
I got like I'm a fucking wish list full of
and there's
shit.
this. Sometimes my mind will go like, oh, but I don't know the name.
It's
But I want to connect, and I'm like, God, if I don't.
The color sounds familiar, but it's like I don't know if that's the right one. I don't think I know.
Or style, like.
Where are they?
Let me see.
Let's
But when you go back really quick, when you were saying you buy a shoe that you're not crazy about, in love with, just to buy it and then later on resell it.
Not usually resell. What I like to do if I can is like trade. Or be like, hey, you know what? Like there's this thing called trade block. I haven't used it yet, but I know people will be like, hey, I want this shoe, and I'm like, all right, well, you have one I want. We'll send each other labels, and I'll ship you mine, you ship me yours. Or if I have to, I'll be like, you know what? I can just sell this shoe for this price, use that money to buy the shoe I want, then I have money left over.
Yeah. Do you see? My question is like, do you ever get lost? Like, do you ever lose money in shoes? Or you just like, I bought you. I thought just because I a little bit liked you, and then not even a year later, you're like, I gotta get this out of my house.
There's been some.
Now it's like down $50. You still get rid of it. You're like, I don't like it.
Because in my head, it depends. Like if it's a shoe and I lose $50, I'm like, I can either lose $200 or $50.
Right.
Oh, so you guys watch the market like stock.
Yeah. Essentially. But I mean, when I buy shoes, 9 times out of 10, I'm not buying it because of value. I'm buying it because I like it.
Like this one.
Let's see.
What are they called?
Jordan 4s.
Jordan 4s, like good shoe.
Yeah.
I have the
good
red
shoe.
The red, black, and I don't know.
Red, black, and white ones.
Oh man, like fire reds. It sound like.
Yeah. You got a classic pair. Then see, you know about shoes.
I mean, I have. Like
you got some shit in the stash. You got some stuff.
Shoes.
It's because I had some niggas.
Like,
I just had a few niggas.
Yeah, that's the key.
Sneakerheads. I love sneakerheads. Let's go. Y'all have style. Yeah. You guys can like you said, with women we get dressed, we do all nails, hair, makeup. But you guys, you can have just your shoe on and just wear all black or white, whatever, and it's just you pop out in style.
That's usually my go-to. I just put on kind of a comfortable fit, and the shoe is like the main thing in the whole.
And you're the first one as women and friends, family, like, God, I like because the shoes pop out. Yeah. Like, it just makes the whole outfit.
Yo, speaking of being comfortable, what I've been going through lately? Hey, man, I'm back to a baggy, straight leg jean. Yeah. Now, it's like, man, fuck it. I don't really do too much of, like, man, the fitted no more. Yeah. It's like, man, dude, I just do, like baggy shit, not bell bottoms, because, like, for some reason, I like the way that it sits on top of my shoes now. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like, man, I gotta get brand new pants now.
I'm in on the hunt for some good denim. If y'all know some good brands for denim, because I've gotten too accustomed to going to Target and find them on clearance, and they do the job. Man. They're comfortable. They look good.
Target, ain't gonna lie, I be going there all the time. So.
But I'm at the age to where like I need like a good Japanese denim, which are really good.
Everlane. Yeah, go to a site called Everlane. They got a lot of dope shit on there.
My notes.
Yeah,
because I mean, like the Target ones, like I'll get like a good 6 months out of them, then I'll start kind of fading and getting kind of worn out. But I mean, like I say, when I go, I'm paying no lie between $5 to $10 for a pair. Like I'm waiting until they do their markdowns every few months, so I'll go in, I'll get a light wash, I'll get a dark wash, and I'll get one that's distressed. Get those 3 pairs.
Yo, like man, next cycle. It's literally time for me to like I'm in a phase now that I'm redoing my entire wardrobe. I got to get new denim, new everything. It's like, man, I'm doing a complete shift to like a completely different style of dressing, because like because I was saying to myself, like my homegirl at work, it's like dude, she's young, so like that, she was telling me this story, and she used the phrase fast fashion, and I was like, fast fashion, and what's that? And then she explained it. She was like, basically it's like this shit that you get for one occasion. So it's like, like say you want to like a day party, and it's like, yo, I just need something for this day party. It's like not some shit that you would recycle and wear anywhere else. And I was just like, that's a great term. And then I went on, so I looked through my closet. I'm like, damn, I got a lot of fast fashion shit. Yeah. So like, man, I just went through the closet. And I donated a lot of shit.
I mean, it's like if you look at websites, you look at like ASOS or Shein or Boohoo or whatever it is. Yeah. It's fast fashion. It's like, damn, like I need a certain fit for this event. You go on there, you spend no more than $20-$30 for a fit, but it's what you needed. So then it's like you look in your closet. Like I looked in my closet. I'm like, I got a bunch of shit that like is cool, but I can only wear it to certain things. Yeah, it's not like an everyday wear.
It's like no shit. I mean, right now I have a whole second closet full of shit and like dry cleaner bags from like trips that I went on or like. Parties I went to, and I just bought shit like specifically for that weekend. It's like shit I'll never wear fucking again.
And what I learned is I stopped spending money on shit like that. Like stop spending a lot of money. Now I'm like, I'm not gonna spend over like $50 for these things, because before I was like, oh, Calvin Klein, Gap, spending like good money, and then it's like,
man, I got a lot of that shit. Like Gap sweatsuits, like fucking you wash them.
Gap.
Yeah, I spent $180 for this sweatsuit from Kith, and I wore it on one trip, and now it just sits there. Shit like that, depending on what it is.
I just started doing fashion, like, for the first time in October.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like buying from Shein or buying from Nova Fashion. Yeah, just some little stuff, because I Fashion Nova. See, you don't even know. So it's like I know of it because I've been seeing, like, it's funny because it just went ape shit. Like, y'all know, like, years in, like, social media. I'm like, why is all these bitches shoving this Fashion Nova and Shein down my throat, like Cardi B and everybody? I'm like, what is this Fashion Nova? And it just blew up. But I never got into it till end of last year, because my friends, every time I ask them something I like, I'm like, that's cute. They're like, Fashion Nova, Shein.
But like,
maybe I need to get on board.
Easy club fits. You get the fluid outfits on there. Like,
for women, for Fashion Nova, that shit's a lick. It's like
instantly in your bag off them sites.
Right, man. And then like for most of the shit is always on sale too, or some promo code or whatever the fucking case may be. It's like see, with Fashion Nova for women, it's like the shit looks good from a distance, but then when you actually get close, if you're somebody who pays attention to like
Detail, stitching.
and stuff like that. It's just like, you can instantly tell, like either it's Fashion Nova or like Shein or like Amazon or some shit like that.
Oh my god, you just made me feel cheap.
I'm
just kidding. But I definitely like vintage clothes. Like my jeans are sometimes vintage. I like mixing vintage with current stuff and just. I don't know. That makes sense.
As long as you're comfortable, that's all that matters, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's definitely comfortable.
Yeah. And plus, that's the benefit for women. Like for women, like women, in my opinion, it's like the way that I see it. Like women are more attractive to look at than like males are. Because like their shape and shit like that. So it's like clothes don't have to be expensive. They just have to be. Like formed to a woman's shape, so it's just like dude. That's why like women can get away with wearing fucking like black tights like all the goddamn time. You know what I'm saying?
Thinner the material, the cheaper to see through.
Yeah, exactly.
The cheapest material, see through thin.
It's like
I can see all your shape and your whatever, your butt.
Like guys, if you wear some bum cheap shit, you look like a bum cheap motherfucker. It's not like I mean, people try to do the whole vintage, like they just jumped in the Salvation Army fucking bin and pulled some shit out. Yeah. But the thing about that is the shit only looks good on certain people. Yeah. And it's only good looking to a certain extent. You can't just like completely fucking just throw some random shit on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like look trendy. You know what I'm saying? So like if you dress homeless as a dude, you look fucking homeless.
I'm gonna tell you, y'all know how Playboy Cardi dresses, right?
Right.
The whole vampire look. Yeah. I saw a white boy in Target the other day dressed like that, and I was like, it doesn't look right. Yeah, you would think because he's white, the whole goth aesthetic would look good. But it looked too try hard. So it's just like you couldn't do it.
See, and my theory on that is like you see Playboy Cardi like realistically every day if you want to online. So so you see his lifestyle, so you can relate the clothes and the fashion to the lifestyle that you see every day. The white boy at Target, that's the first time you fucking seen him. So dude looks fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? It's
but even when he was the way, like you can tell when somebody's wearing an outfit how they feeling it. Oh, yeah. Like everyone in this room, we comfortable because the clothes we wanted to put them on. Yeah. But he just looked stiff and he was just looking around. You can tell the way he would kept adjusting it. And I was like,
the fucking material he was wearing. If he just like a vampire.
But you can just tell he was just like, I'm doing it for the look, but I don't know what they're thinking. To me, I'm like, if you don't dress like that, you just got to not give a fuck.
Just not give a fuck.
You can't. You know what I mean?
That's the key to confidence. If you don't have it, you just pretend you do, and then when you go home, like I'm wearing that shit again.
It's like real shit, man. I went through like a fucking mini midlife crisis because I'm like, I'm almost fucking 40, and I'm looking through my closet. I'm like, man, like a lot of my shit looks mid-20s. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I was thinking, like, the whole fast fashion thing. I'm like a lot of the shit that I have is more so trendy than it is timeless. So you know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, so man, I'm just like, I'm sitting there thinking like, at my age, like how exactly should I be dressing? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't gonna lie, man, I went on YouTube and I was like fucking, like YouTube, Google, and I was looking up shit, like studying and got some pretty good tips. And I'm like, okay,
I mean, sense. I think it depends though. Like I know for me, especially when I had my daughter, I was like, I wear a lot of graphic tees.
Yes, me too.
A lot of like basketball shorts. And I'm like, I don't have any corduroy pants, which I'm on now because I think they look dope now. Just got into those.
You need to do thrifting for sure.
Oh, I do.
Because you go, you're thrifting. Yeah. Well, when you go to regular stores, you're like, I'm not paying $80 for some corduroys.
Well, let me tell you, with me, like I got a pair of Ralph Lauren, the polo, like the upper echelon ones from Macy's, $20. The pair was like $190. Nice. With me, I'll thrift or I'm gonna hit the clearance rack. I rarely go into a store and I'm like, damn, I'm about to pay full retail for this. Right. I go in, I try to find clearance, sale, something.
And you find the good stuff.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people are like, oh, that's last season, I'm not wearing that. And I'm like, if it looks dope, it looks dope. Plus, it's going to come back. Yeah. Right. I think in today's day and age, like seasons don't really exist in fashion anymore. They don't
exist anymore. Yeah, I don't think so either.
It doesn't really exist anymore.
Yeah, even though they try to keep it, but so you can keep buying. But
I mean, like especially living in California, it's like, like I mean, you literally have like 1.5 seasons. So I mean, you can. It's like literally, man. If I wanted to, like, I could wear Mitchell and Ness shorts year round in California if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So. not living on the East Coast, you don't get to go through like all 4 seasons and have to like diversify your wardrobe.
Yeah, like spending water and shit. Yeah. But yeah,
I would say going back to shoes, like in wardrobes, like somebody can have a $250,000 outfit on, and if their shoes just look like raggedy, just run down, it just kills
everything.
It's gross.
So do you go shoes first when you see somebody, or you first?
And I don't.
No.
But if it's just horrible, or you just look like your shoes just been walking 300,000 miles.
Yeah.
Or whatnot. Like if it's just so bad, dirty, filthy, and your outfit looks, like I said, your outfit can be everything, and it's just like, well, you just gave up on your feet.
Man, like listening to that, like it's wild that there was a point in time, like not too far back, that people was buying like high-end shoes that looked like they were fucking homeless shoes.
The Rick Owens and shit like that.
Yeah, it's like, man, it's crazy that was a fucking trend and people was doing that, and it wasn't that long ago. It was.
What shoe was it? Was it an Adidas or a Converse? Balenciaga or somebody dropped it, but it was all scuffed up. It was white and it was super. It was a sneaker.
I think I know this.
Yeah, I think it was like a Balenciaga or something like that.
But it was I want to say Converse.
It was like a regular ass shoe, but they just like scuffed it up and it was just dirty and it sold for a grip.
Yeah, I mean, man, it's been
I think it pissed me off because I think that's all more ripped on the side.
Yeah,
it was like
$1,500.
Yo, man, speaking of like fucking Balenciaga, yo, remember that like those big fucking like Balenciaga shoes that with the big soles, man, they they look like they weigh like 10 pounds.
Yep.
Like each shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Were they rubber?
Yeah, hold on.
I know this shoe. I mean, it was horrible.
It was a time where even sneakerheads were like, that was like the shoe.
Yeah,
right.
Man.
That was a shoe to have.
Like, were they all red?
It looked kind of like.
But yeah, I know that shoe, and I remember everybody going crazy for it. And they were heavy, clunky.
And it was a style, and I'm just
I don't get it. It was just like, it was also not shoe.
So I'm gonna ask you from the women's perspective, when it comes to the way men dress, like what is it that you look at and you're like, that is style? Like, is it just like the shoes and you look like shoes up, or do you look complete fit? Like, what do you look at and what do you rank?
When at first impression, it's just your whole, I do remember those ones, yeah, but I actually like those.
The ones like the New Balance, right? That's the ones we're thinking about?
Yeah.
Well, not New Balance. I'm thinking of the other. I'm thinking of the high top ones that look like the ones.
Man, dude, that was a fucking style that people was like
I want those
spending
now.
It's too much for me, man. I can't do it. It's like, man, yo, I literally had second thoughts about wearing this fucking hoodie today. I was like, man, it's like too much. But then I was just like, I'm just a thing.
It goes with the mystique, though.
Right.
Drake mystique, so it makes sense.
Yeah, but yo, man, let's talk about sneakers, man. Shit, I want to have a passionate conversation.
A passionate,
a passionate, not too long conversation, because like I also want to.
I had some questions on sneakers too, so I'm with it.
Like, go for it.
So one thing that got me, now I don't know, Rue, if you probably remember the whole thing with Kobe and his daughter passing the helicopter.
Of course.
So his wife had a deal with Nike and has a deal where they wanted to bring out the Kobe's again and then bring shoes out in Gigi's remembrance.
I remember that.
And they wanted them to go to all the fans. They wanted the fans to be able to really have the shoes and wear them. One of the big things was that she didn't want them to be super limited. But as we see in the last two releases, that's what they've been.
They're always super limited.
Super limited to the point to where as soon as they are released, they sell out immediately, and then they're already on the market for 3-4 times that. So like in my head, I'm thinking, what are we actually doing with this? Are we really trying to do what they talked about, or is it just a money grab?
Man, so for those, man, okay, so like, yeah, I'm assuming they like
I'm talking about the 4s and the 6s that just dropped. The 4s was just the recent ones.
Yeah, man, the Gigi, the ones that had Gigi on them, shit. No, well, I mean, they're not shit, but like honestly, my thing with those shoes are, I didn't have a problem with them coming out, but I had a problem with the way that they were fucking released. I feel like that should have been a shoe that that you write a fucking essay or like do a video
the way Al Mamanier did they for us.
Yeah, like why Kobe and Gigi was important to you or some shit like that, and then like like people get selected and they're numbered and shit like that. Because like as a matter of fact, like today when I went to go get these, it's like there was a dude that was like getting rid of those. He like sold them for like $350 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like just to get some Jordan 1s, and I'm just like that shoe was supposed to mean something.
Yeah.
It's like like it's supposed to be a remembrance of one of the greatest basketball players and his daughter and something that happened tragic. And it's like niggas snatched them up thinking they'd make mad money off of them, didn't. And now it's just like, it's like, man,
it's a paperweight.
Yeah, man. Somebody get rid of them for the low to get some Jordan 1s and some lost and founds. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like it's like when it gets to that point, it's like it kind of makes you side eye, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
I would have loved to see a rollout to where they were like, you know what, these schools we are going to surprise the students with the pairs, or
something like that.
If if you're in this neighborhood, and you know what I mean, like give it to the kids first, in my opinion, or athletes who actually are going to wear them, who can't maybe afford the sneaker. But to just, hey, we're going to have them on sneakers, be up at 7 a.m. and enter the raffle, and then, you know.
Man, it's like Nike's $1 billion company. It's like honestly, man, fucking, like, what they should have did with that shoe is made it like I don't know, fucking, I don't know, pick Kobe and Gigi's favorite number and, like, multiply it so, like, you can get that many pairs. And then it's, like, only give them to, like, to athletes, NBA players, WNBA players, and then have a select few for for people to do like a essay or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Make it a bit more meaningful than just
it's like dude, like there's no way that like you devalue the meaning of that shoe the minute you put it on fucking sneakers and have people like anybody can enter in a draw. You know what I'm saying? Like after, man, see, I'm about to go on a fucking rant.
But even with me, I'm like, the number should have been there. I feel like that should have been a shoe, in my opinion, if you really wanted it to be what you wanted it to be. Either, like you said, have write an essay for limited pairs, but also make this shit available for people to get. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, make it available for the fans to wear.
But it's a business at the end of the day.
It is, but I think there's certain shoes like that. I mean,
I don't know nothing about it. I mean, I'm going to say this. They probably consulted his wife to say, like, what she want. Mm-hmm. But if he already had a okay, so I'm assuming Kobe sold shoes before, right, with Nike?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. They were a limited edition all the time? Hard to get?
No, man.
Nah.
Not all of them?
No. There were certain colorways that were, but for the most part, when his shoes dropped, you could pretty much get them if you really wanted them.
Yeah, Kobe used to go to the outlet.
Yeah, exactly.
But they were trying to make him a Jordan. But doesn't mean they want to stop making him a Jordan. They do Jordan like that. So I'm pretty sure his contract, is the same kind of way. Like, we're going to do what we want to do to profit.
Mm-hmm. Yo, like, and something you just said, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to get right back on topic. See, that is yet again another reason why Michael Jordan is such an iconic person, the fucking GOAT. It's like name me anybody, any athlete, like, whatever, who's ever had a shoe.
Yeah.
Or any model of a shoe that's ever come out, like, and I name it like I'm an Air Force One or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But like, man, just any signature athlete that, like, no matter how important, famous, whatever they are, that has ever come close to like their shoe being the value of what a Jordan shoe would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like man, like for Jordan shoes, they're fucking iconic.
Mm-hmm. There's never going to be another Jordan.
No.
People can try. Every player is going to try. There's never going to be another Jordan. Wow. But I definitely will say they're going to keep releasing, but like how they keep dragging a couple years later, it's that more that drive, that money.
Yeah.
So they kind of say, we're going to make it available for everybody, but it's going to take 50 years.
They'll drop more sneakers again, but my whole thing is don't make it seem like we're going to make them, like, okay, let me use Kanye, for example. He said when he got it with Adidas, like, anyone who wants a 350 is going to have it. Or anyone who wants a Yeezy is going to be able to get it. And then, before all the other bullshit, if you wanted a Yeezy shoe of any model, you were able to really pretty much get it.
Yeah.
Outside of the
before.
750s and all that, but
You
know,
did a good job with it. At 350, you can get a 350.
Yeah, because with Nike, I mean, the Yeezys drop a Nike, and if you didn't get them when they dropped, you were paying thousands. It was you weren't going to touch those. With
There's
the
so many
Yeezys,
I wanted that came out, and I did not get.
Yeah, he dropped so many, and I'm like, with
I
the
actually got mine. I got the fucking
I still want those Yeezys.
Yeah, I mean, they coming out again. They coming out
Kanye
again.
himself, I'm like, I'm gonna kick your ass, but them fucking Yeezys and your music, I still want some of those.
Adidas is dropping more, so we can talk about that too, because they're gonna drop the rest of their stock, which is gonna be interesting.
I got some words to say about that, but most of them about Kanye West, because he just fucking. But I continue.
But yeah, but with Kobe, it's like the GGPR. I get it. I get it that it was a little bit more limited. I would have loved to see a special rollout dedicated to female athletes, like female basketball players.
Right.
Yeah.
That's really what I was looking for.
That does make that does make sense. Yeah. She's a girl.
Because whenever I see people posting that they got them,
then,
I didn't see one female post that they had them.
That's sad.
Not one woman. It was all grown ass men who did not want the shoe, or didn't even care about the shoe, but were like, "Hey, I got a size 11,
that's horrible.
650."
Bro,
that is a fumble.
Man, again, Nike is a billion-dollar company. Like Nike could have man, do at a major markets like L.A., fucking Brooklyn or whatever, like did something on the basketball court where male and female athletes came out. It's and dude, and not even for just like resale purposes, but like that shoe should be worth so much more money. I mean, it should be I mean, there's two ways you could have did that. Either you could have flooded the market, which Nike's not gonna do.
Yeah.
No, or be a loss of money.
Or just make it super fucking limited. And I would have much rather the shoe been super fucking limited, and again been numbered. Dude, that shoe should be price wise on the level of Red Octobers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's I mean, I shouldn't walk into a sneaker store
consignment spot.
And someone's taking $350 for a pair. You know what I'm saying? It's that's fucking Kobe Bryant. Like the late Kobe Bryant and his daughter.
What I would have loved is, again...
Can I ask, is it one shoe or two shoes? One for him and one for his daughter?
It was just her pair. Her pair was the last one, the GGs.
But he had one, too, after his death?
Well, it's his shoe, but this shoe had her number and her name on it. And what I would have loved to see was them drop the shoe in the same colorway, and that be mass available.
So that's what it's... I'm business-wise in my head.
Yeah.
I thought in my head, I was like, if, his wife, Vanessa, right? If she would have did a business, a contract with Nike, I want it available for everybody, then now it makes sense why it's not, because at the end of the day, it's But
I would have loved to see the colorway itself.
If she was, at the end of the day, they came to her, was like, we need to do another Kobe shoe, because obviously they can do it anyways, and it was like, how about we do your daughter?
Yeah.
If she would have said no, they still would have did Kobe.
Yeah.
So that's why they still did whatever they wanted.
But I would have been drop the colorway for everybody. That's cool. And then make her colorway
they could have
a more
really
limited pair.
It better.
That's what I'm saying.
They
didn't do
female
it.
NBA players. I mean, clearly. I mean, it's. Yeah, I'm not even into all the details, but that doesn't even make any sense. Not one NBA, WNBA player is wearing the shoes.
Wasn't pushed out like that. Let me see what else I have.
You know what? A question, man. I'm just curious. I'm listening to the whole conversation, and I'm just dude, why the fuck did Gigi get a shoe? Well, not like an actual model, but a colorway. It's I don't know. Was she signed by Nike or
Nah, it was based on the Mamba Academy. So the Mamba Academy was black and white. That's why the jersey dropped too. So they dropped it along with the jersey and I think a shirt or a hoodie. Yeah. So they dropped it all together.
Give her like dedicated shoe tours. Like was she a Nike athlete or something?
Nah, what happened is Kobe doesn't make that much money. So if we drop his daughter and his name, maybe it makes more money because who doesn't love it's marketing. It's a business tool. Kobe brings in.
Nah, that was.
But you know what? His daughter and Kobe together, his daughter's shoe. Why not? That's great marketing. That's great business.
And this right here is the reason why, that shoe should have been a lot more limited and should have been a lot more to get a pair, because I'm just why the fuck did Gigi get a colorway? It's you see, and and to think Somebody like me, I could have entered the draw on sneakers and like won a fucking pair.
But even that question you just posed though goes to speak on how Nike didn't do the rollout properly.
Right.
Because they should have made it all about like, hey, we're gonna drop some, Mamba Academy merch, and also this is the shoe that we're gonna drop alongside it.
Yeah, she did on my Instagram post, and then it was like boom, I was a sneaker draw like in a couple of days. I'm just like, I didn't read the post.
Just having a WNBA player wear the shoes, marketing and all that, they probably have more sales.
Or even do like a Nike commercial and you gear it toward younger players.
Make it limited. That just made more sense than just be like, let's just drop some shit.
Yeah, because to me right now, Nike had the perfect time to do it and model it after high school, or young women players, a whole Nike commercial and gear it toward that. And that could have been their segue into
I could did a whole fucking campaign on that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But they, Nike did what Nike does. And this,
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me take a drink. It's like,
there's too many people working at Nike.
We don't get off the Kobe and Gigi, though, because I feel like we could really go in on this a little bit more. I'm going to say one thing that's happened in rest in peace. Yeah.
R.I.P.
This year, just like many other years
in history.
Oh Lord! This year, like most years previously, we're seeing a lot of Jordan bringing back some fire retros. So we're getting the playoff 8s this year. We're getting the burgundy 5s, which
the past no knows.
But the burgundy 5s dropping this year. So I'm like, do people even really care?
No.
Which sucks. Which to me, I'm okay with because I cannot wait to catch those playoff 8s at the outlet. I cannot wait.
This shit goes hand in hand on my rant about fucking sneakers, man. That I thought out well for you today, and I like gift wrapped it, and I'm like, you know what? When I get down there, it's like, you know what? I'm about to just be honest about fucking sneaker culture and like my beliefs on. You know what? I'm not even gonna bury the lead. I might if I give like a quick maybe 5. Like,
go ahead, man. You the guest, man. That's what I brought you up here for.
All right, man. So check it out, right? It's like, man, like those that know me, like even people who barely know me, like know, man, that I'm a sneaker guy.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I've been like, fuck, I met you through sneakers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like pretty much everybody that I'm cool with in California now, I met like through sneakers in some form or fashion. And
in my adult life, same thing. Most people that I meet that I'm really close with is through sneakers.
My closest friends that I will call brothers, I've either military or sneakers, like one of the two. You know what I'm saying? Like very few that I've met through clubs or the streets or whatever. But it's like what I want to do is say that I don't even consider myself a sneakerhead. No, it's like sneaker culture doesn't even exist in 2023. Sneaker culture doesn't exist anymore, and the reason I say that is because it's like me. I'm not even somebody who's like been there since the beginning. It's like I honestly got serious about actually becoming a finger quote sneakerhead. Probably like 2007. It's like 2007. I would say is the year that man that I actually boom. I got a Jordan 4 whatever, and then I went back and I learned everything about that shoe. It's what I'm saying, man. I grew up in a household, loved basketball. Everybody loved basketball, so man, I was fortunate, to be watching the NBA during the 90s. Hey, so man, the whole Jordan craze, like Mike, the Gatorade cutouts, even back, and motherfuckers won't even know this. Even back when Jordan releases were on a Wednesday, it's like man, there's not too many people that know that the malls used to drop Jordans on a Wednesday. I mean, it's I used to literally
skip classes,
skip school to go and pick up a Jordan release. And the mall used to open at 9 o'clock, not 10 o'clock, not 11 o'clock. It's on Jordan release days on a Wednesday, the mall would open at 9 o'clock, and I would be there.
Yep.
See that, that's little small shit that people don't know. Just like how the whole countdown pack. It's man, yo,
countdown packs, man. That struck a nerve right there.
It's I was watching a video someone had posted from TikTok. That people didn't even know that the countdown packs equal 23. That's that's why the shoes. That's why you get a 3 and a 20.
And why are they? What do these shoes have to go with?
11 and a 12. It's you know what I'm saying. The shit equal 23. A lot of people don't know shit like it. Of course, they'll never admit it. I mean, but it's just hey, it's just some shit you don't know. Whatever.
I'm gonna tell you. Speaking, I'm gonna just segue really quick. I had detention one Saturday, right?
Right.
The 9 and the 14 pack drop. I had Saturday school. I had to be there, I think, at like 7 in the morning. I didn't pull up till halfway through the day, and I got 2 extra weeks of Saturday school because of that.
Yeah.
Because you had to get the shoe, and I had to be at Fashion Valley. I had to be at Foot Action to get the pack.
Yo.
And that was in high school paying, I think it was like $330 and some change, or $335 with tax. Was crazy, but I had to do it.
Real shit. I want to say, man, I want to say it was either my 8th grade or my 9th grade year. I want to say it was my 9th grade. Yeah, man, because I had classes. My 9th grade year, I got a fucking ISS in Nashville. If you're in Nashville, you know what ISS is. It's like it's in school suspension.
Yeah.
Because I skipped school because there was one store in the entire Nashville area that was at a mall that was like 20 minutes away, like at a store called Fat Caps, and it was the Invisible Woman Air Force Ones. Yeah, man, I had the clear ones, the
blue one, the blue joint.
Yeah, the blue with the clear toe. Yo,
This is the sound.
no, yeah, see, that's that MSSR or ISS.
ASMR with the
I love that stuff.
Man,
I
shit.
show him videos. He's like, "You watch this all day?" I'm like, "Yeah." I like.
Y'all don't get it. I just don't get it.
Crab legs.
It's like, it's like that, and
You see the crab legs, the fried chicken, like they be like fucking it up.
is it that? I mean, fucking a mukbang where it's just like motherfuckers just like slurping on the
table
microphone.
full of food, slurping
Yeah,
noodles.
I-
And,
And they eat, like snails and like weird
fucking
stuff.
disgusting
So-
people.
the episode me, you, and Alan had, everybody was like, yeah, Alan was ASMR and the fuck out of that pizza on that podcast. I forgot we were eating pizza while we were recording what Alan was. And all they heard was,
I didn't think it was a thing. I mean, it's like, dude, like my daughter, she ASMRs all the fucking time. I tell her to stop smacking. It's like, you don't eat and make noises. Are you a cow? It's
but
like,
I like what you said though, because it was actually in my notes too. The question was, is there even a sneaker
no,
culture?
man,
And there really
doesn't
there
exist
isn't.
anymore.
There's
Like
not.
and to me, like me from being a guy that used to be a sneakerhead, I call myself a sneakerhead. It's like the reason sneaker culture doesn't exist is because there is no feeling, no emotion. Like none of that goes with any shoe anymore. It's like right now, like there's shoes that I would want, and if I missed them, like for retail, I'm just like, okay, like man, just on to the next one.
Yeah.
It's like sneaker culture was when like there was a pair that it was like, yo, I have to get that. It's like some shit that you saw on the fucking blog, Nice Kick, like Soul Collectors, you know what I'm saying? Months in
had to have
advance.
them immediately.
Yo, it's like all the way back to fucking 23 is back. It's like man, you gotta know. You gotta really have been on fucking dial-up internet to go to 23 is back and see shit that drops like a year in fucking advance and shit like that. It's
And
like,
there was no soul links to where like,
Yeah.
here's a link. It's dropping tomorrow. Be on this link at 7 a.m. You had to figure out what store was dropping it. Because online before,
Exactly.
it was, there wasn't all these boutiques. It was like Foot Locker, Nike. Nike was at midnight at one point. Then they pushed to 5 a.m.
Yeah.
I remember when Nike was at midnight.
Yeah,
You had to stay up till 9 p.m. West Coast time to try to get a shoe.
Yo,
then they moved it to 5 a.m. West Coast time.
Yo, it's like, and look, man, me working in tech, I get like the concept of a bot.
Yeah.
So a bot was basically me back in 2005, 2006, like sitting
Refreshing
on
that
the
bitch.
computer and pressing the space bar.
Yep.
Like on fucking East Bay, waiting on like the reverse elephant print Jordan 3s to come out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like shoes now don't have anything connected to them. It's just like it's literally just a item that could be sold for like more money, and it's like if you don't get it, don't worry because something else coming out next week. You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm gonna tell you, we went to me and my girl. We went to Arts and Rec. We went for the Why So Sad dunks. I thought the dunk was cool. I actually wanted it for a personal pair. That whole the back part of Arts and Rec is like a skate park,
Right.
But it was filled to the brim with people, and I'm talking people my age, grandpas, grandmas, kids. Everybody pulled up for a raffle ticket.
Oh my god.
One group got about 8 pairs.
Yeah.
And you
What?
already knew what they were gonna do. And it was like back in the day when there was raffles, for one, you knew almost everybody at the raffle. 'cause
Right.
It was a community.
Say this real quick. That's one thing I do know and I remember is
Lift the mic up for me.
I would be asked to take tickets or be in line at crack of dawn for some shoes that I wasn't really
That you really wanted, right?
I wanted, or just like, or they were like, come early in the morning with me to do this, or late at night, and I'm like, okay.
Yo, it's like that sneaker culture. It's like, man, like putting effort. It's like, yo, it's like, man, like I remember, what was like I forgot what year Concours. I don't know, like maybe somewhere between like
2011.
Yeah, boom, like Concourse, and and I had actually flew my family out to Vegas because like that was our first time going to Vegas.
Yeah,
and me and my little brother was like going to because like dude, like that's back when fucking Twitter like you had to follow Nike, and then like what Nike would do is drop these links to where you can like sign up to go to different like Nike stores or whatever, or like it like it'd be like a fucking like
Easter
code
egg,
word or
yeah,
some
it was.
shit.
No,
Like,
it was.
Yeah,
Like a word scramble. You had to look through and find the
It was like some shit like that, and then like you have to solve it, and then like go into like a Nike store that was participating, and then show them, and then it's like boom, okay, boom, there's a ticket for you.
I feel like that's more.
Honestly, I do.
I missed that more. I even miss waiting in line because I feel like I got used to seeing the same people in the same lines, getting to know people in the same lines of waiting for shoes. And I was like, oh, I'll see you next time, or we run into each other like, how long you been here? I just got here. Oh, can I hang out with you? I'm like,
like Bobby had said, most of the people that we know as adults is through sneakers.
Yeah.
So like that human interaction is no longer there because everything is just through computers. You know what I mean? There's no connection to people anymore.
Yeah. I'm not a sneakerhead like that, but I do know the scene. Like I do feel like
man. It's like and that shit used to be cool. It's like, yo,
but at the time you didn't think it was cool. You're like, fuck this shit. You got your lawn chair.
It was honestly cool though. Like I miss camping out and all that. That was fun.
Camping out.
Yeah, man. I remember like fucking like going to college, and I would be like, okay, shit, like everybody's meeting down at Blends at fucking 8, so like let me make it down there. Let me leave class. And you just go down there dude, like one person goes away, gets pizza for everybody.
Yeah.
You just talking to people, like shooting the shit, like telling like sneaker stories.
And somebody steps up and they know more about how many pairs of shoes or this and that. Or I heard it was this, I heard it was that. Oh, the homeboy in the front that got all the shoes. I don't know if we should wait. Like there's just so much.
And it was back then, it was like you get in front and it's like they count heads and be like, what size are you?
Yeah.
Size
now you don't do that. And it was like we used to camp out over here and people were like, yo, it's like 3 a.m. we camped out all night. I'm going to go to Jack in the Box. Who wants something?
Right.
Or I'm going to go to Starbucks. And it was like everyone was so cool. And it was like, hey, they don't have my size. You're like, what size? He needs an 11. That's all I got left, bro. Like, it's you. You know what I mean? Like, it was, but now it's like, if they don't have my size, I'm going to buy whatever because I got to flip it to somebody to get my, you know what I mean? Like, it's different.
Yeah.
The love ain't there anymore.
The love ain't there.
And what's
you just got to get it where you fit in and just take it where you just so you can say half the shoe.
I mean, this pair right here, I mean, Bobby looked out on the strength and, helped to facilitate for a few of us to get them, but I mean that's even like OG. Like you don't really get that much anymore.
Yeah,
it's not that much love for people.
Yeah, and what's wild also is the fact that like sneaker resale, like if you ain't selling at least 10 pairs at a time, like man, like dude, you ain't making no money. It's like you making what probably
40,
so like
bucks, maybe.
at like a regular GR you probably make about between 40 and 60 bucks per pair. Like after taxes, fees, ship, whatever the case may be.
Gas and all that,
Like, I mean, unless you're somebody in Memphis or whatever, you can get something like 3 months in advance, like a fucking 6 months in advance. And, I mean, you can upcharge. It's like, yo, like I remember back in the time when like you could roll into like a Foot Action, a Foot Locker, and get some shit, and throw that shit on eBay, and you making $200, $300, $400 on time.
I even remember those times people just buy anything that just came out, even with just put it online and somebody somewhere else. I don't know if it was always. I feel like it was always overseas that people like wanted those shoes. So
I mean, because it was like hard to get shit that was overseas. It was just like you have to actually know somebody.
Yeah, but it was quick sales for y'all.
Yeah,
sure.
It's like like man, like I remember
Shoe Palace.
Man, shit, I remember, and I won't say her name because like man, it's like man, shit, like I think she still works like for Foot Locker, but like in a management role. But like, man, the first a Bel Air Jordan 5s.
Yeah.
It's like up north. It's like, man, like the Foot Action had got a late shipment. And then and she had no idea what they was, and she shot me a text and was all like, "Hey, like these just came in. Like, have you ever seen them before?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's the Bel Airs." And like me and my partner had went to fucking like man, dude, I basically called everybody that I could, you know, and see who can get off of work or whatever. And we went to Foot Action, and bought up like pretty much a whole size run. And man, I like, man, shit, what I like, you know, I bought my personal pair, and then I bought another pair, and I immediately put on eBay. and I was selling them bitches for like $450, $550 a pop. And then like whenever one would sell, like I would just change the fucking shoe size. And I would like put up the exact same post, and like man, I think I sold like fucking 8 pairs.
You remember the Bow? They were, what are they? They were the Nike Bo Jacksons.
Yeah.
The Bow, the General Bow, whatever they were.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say where I got them, so I don't get them in any trouble. But they had them, and they were like $110. Then they had 20% off. So I remember going back, and they had a full size run. And the spot I got them from, may or not have been no tax. I ain't gonna say where, but I remember they had no limit. So the first day I bought 3 of them. So I kind of wanted them, so I had a pair for me. The other 2 I put on eBay. Immediately was selling for at least $260.
Yeah.
So I kept going back, and I was rinsing and repeating, and it got to the point to where I was like, I got 1 left that was mine. And I was like, you know what? I'll sell these. Mind you, I was working at Lids like part time, so I was like, this money was like, man, a couple pairs was my paycheck.
It's like, man.
Easy.
Like fucking. I'm not gonna say the store, because if I say the store and like you got a San Diego listening base, and like what they're gonna do is end up going there to fucking make it harder for me to get shit. But like but you know, but there's a store.
Yeah.
Man, dude, back when the Lance Mountain SB, dude, and not the first pair, because like people don't even know. Like the first pair was the Lance Mountain, but it was like the fucking Green Goblin type shit.
Yeah.
It's like, and then the pairs after that was like the shit, with the roll off paint.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I went to a skate shop, had a tier 0 fucking account. Nobody wanted them shits, because that was back in the time when people like really wasn't fucking with Jordan 1s like yet.
And also it was at a skate shop, so it was like if you didn't skate, you wasn't in there anyway.
Which goes back to the whole sneaker culture, because it's like back in the day when there was actually a culture, you had to talk to people, you had to go places, like you had to walk into stores and fucking talk to him. Like, dude, like so many hours were spent going into random, like I just go to the mall and I go to each sneaker shop and I would just talk to everybody, from the manager to the motherfuckers working the floor. It's like, man, I'd go get people food, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. Like you
had to make a real connection, but then it became like, all right, like I need the shoes from you, but also like we chop it up.
Like, and then from there, like man, that's when you would get a plug. People like text you like, yo, we got such and such coming in on a Thursday, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
There's the sizes we got, shit like that. But now it's just like, you just go into a fucking spot and just, whatever. I mean, I'm here all the time.
Yeah, I miss the days where it was like, you get that text like, yo, we got these pairs left over. They weren't picked up.
Yeah.
They pick, first come, first serve is at 1. So I'm going to have you come through like right before we close, or, come through around 5 o'clock, 6. And I'm going to have them in the bag for you. All you got to do is come up. We got you.
Yo, it's like sneaker culture was the shit when it actually took effort to get shit.
Yeah.
Like now it's just like, dude, I can pull up GOAT, StockX, Facebook, whatever.
Before
eBay.
You knew the stock limit, before you knew the stock amount.
Yeah, like and that shit really pisses me off, because like people like these fucking like Twitter blogs be like leaking like stock numbers and shit like that. Like how many pairs are like back ended, and it's like, well, fuck that. It's like, man, I'm not getting a pair now.
The SB4s, that's what happened with them. Yeah. People wanted them, but it wasn't until
the Jackie Robinson shit happened.
Remember that morning? That morning, I was like, oh, I'm getting these this morning. I knew I was getting that shoe.
Yeah, me too.
Then the stock came out, and I was like, yeah, I don't know about it. Then I tried to get them, sold out almost immediately. Yeah, it was because the numbers came out. They saw how low the stock was.
Like Jackie Robinson Air Force Ones, like man, like there was stores posting that shoe, and they would get like less than 100 fucking likes. And I'm just like, y'all niggas don't want these.
Sounds like a great shoe.
It was an Air Force One low. Like it was
Jackie Robinson. It's just like it just makes sense.
Yeah, but the problem is I'm not paying $300 for it now. It's like, man, like
now they're $300.
Yeah, it's like, man,
before they were just like hotcakes.
Yeah, it's like man, I like that pair a lot more than the Dunk that came out. You know what I'm saying? Because it actually looks more like, you know, back in the day type shit. Yeah, but like,
so that's why you guys kind of like figuring out a shoe, but you guys definitely go for what you guys love for.
Well,
because at the end of the day, because it's like
it makes,
I mean, especially if it has Jackie Robinson's name on it.
And
like,
some pairs, it's like you got to strike when they drop because you're not gonna get them later. But some pairs, like you know, I'm an Air Force One here, so most Air Force Ones I can kind of gauge. Like people aren't gonna respect them, so I'll wait. And the ones that I really want, like the West Indies that dropped, I ended up getting those for like half off because people just didn't care for them.
$70 I got a pair.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
man. But yo, it's like. Side note on Air Force Ones, right? It's like, so I've noticed that, like, you know, Nike is starting to retro like a lot of LeBrons, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. I mean, I noticed, you know, dude, man, they dropped the 4 Horsemen, like man, which a lot of people don't know that was just for like LeBron's team, like only. It's
I do remember the 4 Horsemen.
It's like I forgot what magazine, I think it was like Slam magazine or some shit like that. Like LeBron had just gotten to the fucking league, and it's just.
I want to say it might have been Soul Collector because they had the whole
Soul Collector probably,
you know, editorial on it.
It's like and they did like a fucking interview, and nobody talked about the shoe, but it was in one of the pictures, and I was just
I'm looking because I got Soul Collector mags up here. I'm like, I wonder if it's in one of these.
You're like, is it one of those? Gotta bust it out if you have it.
See, ladies and gentlemen, this is
what is it there for?
Like this is what sneaker culture is.
Nice.
I had a bunch now. I think I put them up. It was like the original ones. Like I have the Air Force One. Like the actual magazine was all on Air Force Ones. From the Terror Squads to the general releases. The Terror Squads are coming back out.
Man.
I'm laughing. I'm like, I know it's off topic, but even to look, like I used to collect the Source magazines.
Nah, for real, it was like that.
But it's just like you keep certain things. Like it was such a big deal back then. So.
The Source and King magazine, Double XL, like
King was the fucking like King and Smooth. It was like King, Smooth, and Maxim were like the undefeated magazines on deployment. It was like me, man, my entire can was lined with fucking like rip out pages from like King.
I still got the Buffy the Body one. It's in the garage in my comic books. The Buffy the Body one.
Buffy, it was Melissa Ford.
Yep.
Melissa Ford. Y'all talking about vixens.
Now, I'm gonna tell you, I had to smuggle these into the crib.
Oh my god!
I would go to Barnes and Noble after school to get books.
Like, I'm gonna be a vixen. I'm gonna be a video vixen. I'm like low key. That was like the social media thoughts. But I'm like,
it was.
Dude,
I'm like these thoughts. I know. I like everybody was about the vixens. If you remember that video, the it girl in the video was like. Shit, she's the it girl because she got champagne shooken on her ass.
Yeah, man.
I was like, look how it's
King
dripping on her.
or like Smooth, but like
goals, you know what I'm saying? For like an elementary girl, I was like, yes, watching those videos, you're like,
yeah, man, shit, like, man, dude, man, I can't even think of the last music video that I watched. Yeah, man, but do they have video vixens in them anymore?
They don't do that. They don't say video vixens because they were
just
over.
Niggas in
That's
chains.
the thing. They were over. They were literally models, and I wish they would have kept it because that was something like they probably would have turned into like fashion, like.
There's not really anymore.
There's no same model in it because it was like you're a vixen if you're in multiple videos, and you have to be in the rapper's video to be called a vixen. Man,
because videos don't really mean anything anymore. To be honest, the videos don't hit anymore.
Man, it's crazy. And there was all those super famous video vixens, and none of them got wiped up by rappers.
Super random, but I don't know if y'all watched the Celtics game today. They were going on a commercial break, and they was playing Tip Drill. And part of me was like, I have not heard this song in a minute, but this doesn't feel like this should be where it's played at. Because I remember when that video dropped.
BET Uncut, baby.
Me and my boy got in trouble because we were selling the uncut videos to kids in the apartments. We got busted for selling it because the uncut. We had a screening too.
Just hearing that is like it sounds so small.
I'm saying we went to the homie's house. We charged people like, yo, come in. We got the video.
The
we just turned the lights off and played it.
Has one of the most iconic scenes in like black niggerdom history. When Nelly takes the black card and slides it down the chick's ass crack, it starts twerking. It's like, to this day, I still want to do that. Like one day, I just want to just slide a fucking you know,
You
man,
can't just do a fucking Navy Federal.
Man, fuck yeah, a Red Navy
You
Federal
gotta have
card.
It's gotta be a black
card.
card.
My ass. I like if you want that fantasy, it can't
man.
just be anything. Chase.
Nah,
Can't be a
Morgan.
Venmo card.
man,
Can't be.
fuck that. It's like
I don't want. I think I'll slide the.
I'm sliding this Red Navy,
American,
this Red Navy
Swiss.
Fed card with the
Black
chip
card
on it.
up
I
there.
got money on this motherfucker. Like shake at least one ass cheek. Just slide that motherfucker.
You go slide
down.
the Apple Card so get Apple Pay.
Hey, yo,
Wait, have you guys seen that video
That's
where
fancy,
this
though.
guy he's at a strip club and he's tipping the bitch off his phone and he's just going like crazy on his phone? I go, that's not the same as throwing the
technology.
money on the bitch.
That's crazy.
No, he
technology,
takes.
though.
There's a video and he's like, and there people are making fun because it's a club, and she's dancing and he's like,
Yo,
You know what's gonna be crazy though?
like this was his
Just
phone the whole
said.
time, and
The
I'm
first
like,
stripper with a barcode on the booty cheeks is
Man.
gonna make so much money.
Yo, it's
my
like,
God.
is it like
Oh my
I was no
God.
shit
Oh my-
about to say
that's a good
if
idea.
strippers were smart, they would carry their phone and just have a QR code or like you know, like man, dude, I'm like a
I'm
piece
gonna start
of
walking around
like,
with my Venmo
yeah,
sweater on.
yeah, like a fucking laminated
scan
piece
a
of
bitch.
paper.
Or do you like to do with the nail salons? Just,
Yeah.
you know, do your little dance and have a little placard and say, hey,
Yeah,
which one?
Yeah, like do like have like a fucking regular legal letter size piece of paper or like something small that you can fit in your purse that has a fucking QR code for your PayPal, your Venmo, Cash App, and then it's
Your
like boom,
Zelle,
yeah,
bitches.
you
All
just
that.
pass it
All
around
that
the
shit.
motherfuckers.
All that.
and cash too.
Yeah, yeah, because see that way, if it was a stripper that was tech savvy like that, ain't no fucking excuses.
And you
It's
can't
like,
say, oh, I don't have any more
Yeah,
cash.
yeah,
Okay, we'll go
Well,
ahead
bust
and
out your phone and da-da-da-da-da-da.
Exactly.
Just keep no,
You ever
like,
seen
there's
outside
a
like
video,
Walmart and Target? The
and
kids
it
be
was
selling
weird.
candy. I don't have no cash. Oh, well, we have Venmo.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, they smart.
You know what I mean?
And the funny thing about it, I was watching the video. I was like, "What am I missing? I'm not catching it. Like, what's this video?" And I'm looking at it. I'm like, I didn't catch that he was doing this. And she's dancing, and I'm like,
She's smart.
I'm sorry. I'm like, I actually like cash. Don't throw it on bitches and put it in your ass and your thong, and,
I mean, that's just a
and
strip
your
club
weave and
essence, though.
shit.
Your clash is filthy though.
But
I mean,
I'm like,
Magic City
it is
oh
filthy. But I mean, it doesn't feel the same.
But
like, I like the aesthetic.
But I'm telling you, like
I need to throw it on you so I can actually really am rubbing up on you, and I'm not supposed to be touching you.
man, but I'm telling you, like man, at the first third party fucking like financial institute that lets you fucking take EBT too,
Oh my god,
game changer.
I'm telling
didn't
you,
they
it's-
just pass that bill
game-
last
It's going to
week?
come out of
Fucking
Atlanta. I'm
changer.
telling you.
Wait, they just
Atlanta
passed the
is
bill
going to do
this
that.
week that strippers, they're like, they have to get checks now.
What? I
No,
was
they're
checks.
employees now.
Oh yeah, man, yeah, do it, yeah,
They gotta
man.
file W-2. They
So wait, they're no longer, what
they
is
get
it?
minimum
Not,
wage
what is
to
it?
shake their ass and
fucking,
tips, so they're
private
pissed.
contractors.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
No, it's
No,
like
the wages
now
now,
they're on the
right?
payroll. They got
They're on
hourly?
W-2 now. No.
Yeah, I got some stripper homegirls. Like you got to get like licenses
No,
through San Diego and
W-2.
everything.
You
They just
hourly or
passed
what?
it.
How
They've
does
been
that
talking
work?
about this for a while. They just passed
I
it,
would-
and all the strippers are pissed because I'm like, you're not going to be a stripper if you're on a W-2.
I need a stripper on here because I need to know.
Hourly
Are y'all
wage.
hourly and y'all just get like sales? You get incentives?
I don't
How
know
does
how
it
they're
work,
going to do
son?
it, but
Bring
I
some
mean,
food.
you know,
Yeah,
these
I'm
hoes
curious.
get the cash and they take some of the cash and don't report it, and then they're also doing sucking and fucking.
Sex workers now.
So it's like you fucking with my extra cash. Now you're talking about you gonna give me minimum wage for day shift,
well, you
They should-
and I gotta just earn tips.
yeah.
Shit, I'm $15 and I get tips. They're like, they're not. They
That
were
nighttime
trying, not trying
differential
to
though is
have
definitely
that.
gonna hit for somebody though.
There's you trying to tell me I have a schedule. I
Strip
can't
club
just
per
pick my
diem.
own schedule and be coming here drunk and high and fucking on coked out. Now you're telling me I gotta be 8 to 5,
man.
I got a lunch break.
and then the other girl comes in at 6 to 10.
Yo, it's like man.
They're
shit,
like, hell
man,
no.
Yo, man, shit. I need to go to like a regular strip club because like I don't know, are the strippers be coked out and shit anymore or like
Yes.
just
They're
like
on
just
all of
like,
it.
you know, man, just walk around. It's just like here I am, like titties and ass. It's just like
I would
yo,
like to say most of them are like titties. I mean, not most of them. Like half of them not as coked out, but
man,
not
it's-
everybody does
yo,
coke.
That's like,
But they're definitely high on weed and fucking drunk.
man, I don't know. Weed isn't good enough. I need my strippers to be on like fucking Molly and ecstasy and cocaine and shit like that. Man, it's like yo, like fun strippers are fun.
Yeah.
You have a few of that, but when they're making money, I mean, at the end of the day, doing that daily, you can't pop every day for cash.
Yo, it's like real shit. It's
I
like
think you're gonna turn into a druggie.
like real shit.
Dead ass. Like,
Like-
I'm like, there's a line of once in a while having fun, but imagine if that is your full-time job.
Yeah.
Right?
But even then, like I feel like now they have to, is it their full-time job? Before, the ones really
Some
doing it,
girls-
they
some
work
girls
like,
is
you know.
part-time. Some girls
Yeah.
literally making a living off of stripping.
But part-time though. But now I'm like, damn, you have to work a full 80? Because then that is even.
If I was a stripper and I
hardly
had to
sell
do a
pussy.
full
It's
80,
like a
I
whole
would not
lot
be a
easier.
stripper.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, how does it work? Like, because it's like you can't
not,
say.
if I'm not in 2 or 3 days,
But I'm gonna say that
just
I
in
need
2
to know
or
how
3
this
days,
works.
probably making like $5,000.
I'm saying if you work 2 or 3 days though, and your annual income.
least.
Nah, dude.
But I'm saying, but
no
if your
way
annual
they-
income
yeah,
ends
man,
up
they're
coming
like
out to be
fucking
like
hourly.
$200K, and you work 2 or 3 days a
Man,
week,
these past
then
shit.
the state would be like, all right, now what you know what I mean? Then it's kind of like, you know, that's why I need some strippers in here. I'm gonna, you know what?
We definitely need some strippers.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I know some strippers.
But y'all ain't got to come on here and tell
Bobby,
everything. So we already know there's a code,
Yo,
you know.
it's
But I
like,
mean,
like, man,
She,
like,
my
fuck
fr- my,
stripping. I'd
my
rather just sell
bestie, she's
pussy. I
literally
just do,
a
like,
stripper,
my
a
OnlyFans.
madam, a fucking. She
Why
runs
isn't
the
she
whole
here?
organization of
I got a
strippers,
fourth mic.
and
We
she
coulda
hired
had-
bitches. She literally created a whole. She has like 2 fucking massage fucking businesses where she fucking has massages there. If you ever
allegedly,
wanna, allegedly, you know, and it is business is
Say,
booming.
man, nah.
I think she's closed one location, but she kept the other one because it was just getting too hot.
No, because like pussy's always gonna sell. It's like
Oh, yeah.
She always
man,
gonna sell.
Oh,
and
my
there's
God.
there's 3 things in life that will always sell. Or like 3 like industries to get into: technology, healthcare, and the sex business. It's like those will always be booming. It's like pussy's always.
it's so
gonna
valuable.
sell.
My homegirl just broke up with a man, and she was like, "Well, I'm about to go out and live my best life. I'm gonna throw." And I was like,
Do it. Throw that pussy everywhere.
"Well, I was like, you know what? Do it, but also understand that don't
Give
let
it up.
his
Hold back,
actions
girl.
let you ruin what you got, because that's gold."
What
Like,
you trying to say? Her
yeah,
pussy's gonna get ruined?
Nah, man,
No,
fuck
but I'm
all
just
that.
saying, like,
Don't
don't.
ruin what you
Man,
got.
fuck all them morals and shit. It's like go out. It's like, yo.
Wait, don't let nobody bust it, but bust it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
Exactly.
yeah,
I was like,
man,
have fun.
like-
but I don't want you to see everybody
don't
you
let
see.
no
like,
lame
you
just
know.
busting it all
man,
up, and then you're
dude,
like,
nah, man, dude, fuck all that, man.
Nah.
Go, and like, man, like throw that pussy to strangers. It's like, man, but
so
just
are
be
we done
safe
talking
about
about sneakers? Because let's just get to the nitty
Oh,
gritty.
well,
Nah,
yeah,
we
I feel
already
like y'all be
here.
leaving your fans all like cliffhangers,
Yeah, we'll
working
come
it out.
back
Like,
to the sneaker thing
y'all
one
just
day.
can do sneakers without me because
What,
I'm
well,
lost
Rue,
in the
Rue,
sauce. I
Rue, what do you want to
entertain
talk
it for
about,
like
Rue?
5 minutes.
Rue, what do you want to tap on in?
I don't know.
Tap
What do
in.
people like talking about besides sneakers?
We were just talking about it right now. We on the
I feel
B side
like-
right now.
I feel
So
like I'm being devil's advocate. I'm like, y'all talk about sneakers way too much.
Yo.
I entertained it for like 10 hours.
Hey,
I was
you
a
know
good
what?
girl.
Let me lead.
I was a good girl.
You know what? And let me lead. You can chime in on
Yeah.
like what you think. It's like, look, man, like I feel like a pussy is way overvalued right now. It's like
overvalued or undervalued?
no, way overvalued. I mean, it's like it reminds me of the current housing market. It's like man, there's like $500,000 houses selling for like $700,000 houses right now. And the reason I say this is because it's like like every day I'm like on social media, like mostly IG, and I feel like it like okay in retrospect, I get it. It's like your pussy, and someone's like shoving something inside of it. But it's like at the same time, not to devalue the pussy, but I'm just saying there's like millions, billions even of like women out here that have the exact same pussy as you.
No,
So, like,
you trying to say you have the exact same dick as any other man?
Like if you're
This
looking
pussy
at it,
is goated.
it's like
Speak to yourself
like,
or those
look,
other same
look,
pussies. Because
man,
this pussy
look,
here,
man, look,
this pussy.
and like honestly, what I'll do is say
Your
like say
pussy
for
is
me,
like any other pussy.
no, see, it's like see, like man, see, and that's what I'm not gonna do. It's like
Let's do it.
It's like what I'm gonna do is like jump in front of this bus myself and say that like okay, take it like for instance, right? Like for any dude out there, including myself, that'd be like, yo, like when I fuck, I puts it down, blah blah blah. It's literally 20 motherfuckers in like a 50-mile radius that also put it down the same, if not better. Yeah. So for me to be a guy and solely depend on like my penis and what I can do with it, to me is foolish because it's just like, I mean, like as a female, take a fucking like tennis ball and throw it in any direction, and any dude in that direction will fucking give you the exact same thing that like this guy right here that's overvaluing himself would do. And I feel like females are the exact same way. And honestly, for females, I feel like dude, for dudes, it's just like, hey, you know what I'm saying? For this dick, you can, let's go on a date, you can have something to eat, whatever the fucking case may be. But females want you to pay their rent and shit. It's just
Wait, hold on. I'm lost. Because I thought we were just specifically just talking about the pussy and the dick, not the individual and with the pussy attached to the body.
So basically, what I'm doing is going a long way to like make a short point that people, overvalue their
what they bring to the table, because
their genitals.
That is facts.
I'm gonna tell you why though. It's because
they act like they got something magical and unicorn and rainbows and shit completely different than the next man, right?
Oh, yo, you know what? And like, yo, let me tell you this.
If you want this pussy, you gotta pay my rent. You gotta fucking babysit my kid for me.
Yeah. So like,
and
right
you need to
now,
pay my sugar daddy.
Yes. So like right now, like I just came up with this analogy for this whole situation. It's like it's the equivalent to like someone like having their own clothing brand. Mm-hmm. And like valuing a T-shirt and being like, "Yo, you should buy my shirt because it's my clothing brand." But the truth of the matter is, the shit is still like printed on a fucking AAA T-shirt. Yeah, it's still a AAA T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? It's just a AAA T-shirt with your design on it. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. And I feel like that's what people do when
she's selling you her design, but nobody else is selling.
I think the thing is, it just goes to society.
Nobody's validating she's clutch, but she's telling you she's clutch.
I just feel like everyone today, especially with social media, is so disconnected from reality to where it's like the only way people think they can stand out is if they come out here and shout the loudest and say that they're better than everyone, and they make themselves. I'm gonna tell you, I have friends on social media that I know in real life that are going through a lot of shit in real life. But you see them online, they lit. They always on the go. They always here. They got all this, and I think with online, especially when it comes to people who have begun to hone their sexuality and know that their sexuality is peaking, and people are seeing that, they hype themselves up more than what they probably should be because. In social media's eyes, that's what makes you. But I'm just saying. But even in a small little niches, like we all have one homegirl or one homeboy who is kind of like whatever. But on social media, they the shit.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's just what it is today. On social media, we're so disconnected that whoever's out here really trying to pop the biggest shit, whether it's true or not, that is how you get value. And 100%. The thing that's sad about it is that even people who are doing this, they don't even really value themselves. Yeah. Their entire identity is based on the likes they get.
Let's just be clear. There's no money in social media unless you're like really selling a product. People are buying that product through your social media. If you're that, most of the people are not selling a product. They're either selling somebody else's product for a little bit of change. Well, even if they're even that big level. But I'm saying
solely profit. Like on just like sex alone. So when we're talking
about people that have over 15,000 followers, they're not making any money.
Oh no!
And I have a lot of friends that
it depends, but I'm talking about like I have homegirls who do like OnlyFans, right?
Yeah. Like, dude, that sell pussy. It's like, dude, like me, it like, see, man, fucking, I love being a man, but I miss my calling, like being a female, because if I was born a female,
yeah, my bra, how much? Period.
Man, dude, if I was born a female and have the exact same brain that I have right now, dude, I'd be a fucking millionaire.
You think so though? Out here with, I'm just saying because
absolutely.
But I'm just saying if you go on Twitter,
I don't know, Bobby.
There's thousands of girls who are like in that mode to where they're like, I know I hustle and get.
But see, the problem is though, like in the words of a wise man, Macho Man Randy Savage, the cream rises to the top. It's like sure, there's plenty of women that look better than any other female, but the ones that stand out are the ones that they got charisma. It's like it's like going to like a fucking strip club. Like every chick in there could look the exact same and be naked, but it's like the thing that makes one stand out that gets money are the ones that know how to work the room. Yeah. It's like social media is like extremely easy to work, and and I say that if you're a woman, because men are fucking idiots. It's like man, like we are wired off of straight nature. You know what I'm saying? There's some, you know what I'm saying, that are, different or the exception, not different. But but most dudes, man, we just want to see something nice. And if we see something nice,
and that's unattractive for women.
Yeah.
Because you love it every woman. That's just like, unattractive. Like,
Man.
you know what I mean? Like, do you understand that there's like a
dude.
There's this thing where it's just like you talk about women, you have to understand the women perspective. As a man,
Totally
that's well.
Totally.
When we're talking about like
sexism,
when we're talking about standards, and a qualified man that has great standards, and a qualified woman has great standards, you can't just talk about what a qualified man sees as a negative in women, and then talk about negative shit that guys do and see it as a positive.
See
For a qualified woman.
But see,
you said a qualified woman?
Like as in like value.
I'm gonna say like, what does that mean though? Not to put you on the spot, but I'm gonna ask both y'all. Like, what does that mean? Like,
when we're talking about, I don't know, we're just talking about like women in general and like what they bring, and he was talking about like, you know, just
so basically what I was doing was giving you like the perspective of how men think. It's like men and women do not think the same like at all. Nah. It's like fucking women thinking like 4D chess, men thinking checkers. It's like it's not the same at all. It's like and I completely understand, because it's like basically what I said was like objectifying women, but that's the truth. It's like I mean, man, like on social media I see it all the time. Is this fucking meme where it's just like you got female A and she's like fucking gorgeous with body, and it's just like, oh, she got 3 kids and like she's couch surfing, and don't have a job and this, that, and the third, and it's like so which one would you rather date, her or like the broad who looks like Precious, who has like a 401k in her own house and a business and shit like that? It's like any dude, the majority of men.
That is so wrong though. Why does it have to be that or this?
Well, I mean, basically,
that is not true.
Right?
Because when it comes to guys, you guys see that and this. I have to get the fucking guy that's homeless, fucking living on the street, and a baby boy, I get the baby boy that's too into himself, that looking for a chick to take care of him. You trying to say those are my only two spectrums?
No, it's like basically I mean, for the meme, it's flawed. People just put it there to to start a conversation of oh well, yeah, like guys don't care about fucking women that are doing. It's like and you know what,
women who have it together are intimidating.
And the truth of the fucking matter is, if you look like Precious, no, what like fucking we don't care.
Nobody wants Precious. Yeah, nobody wants Precious.
Exactly, and that's how men think. Like men will think like, okay, chick number 1 don't got shit going for her, but goddamn, she's bad. You know what? Let me like sit back and look at my current situation. It's like is this somebody that I can she ain't never gonna have no money,
actually be a partner with?
Is this a liability that I'm willing to take?
Right. I'm exactly. And it's like,
but it's crazy. It's just true though. Like you think about in a lot of scenarios, it's more like, damn, like this person's gonna be a liability, but damn, they look good. Like, this is a tax that I'm willing to pay because I want to.
That's just humanity in general. It's like
be careful with them taxes, because it can be forever.
Yo man, shit. I tell my
it goes back to image. It goes back to image though. You worry too much about what people think. That's what we were talking
about when we were beginning. This conversation was, I have a lot of friends that ain't shit that have 15, 20, 100 plus thousand followers, because they don't work that much, because they don't have that much things they're doing all day every day but posting. So somebody that has 500 followers, that motherfucker is making bank, because they're not sitting there posting and doing it every day.
Not necessarily though.
Well, I'm not saying everybody but let's be clear.
It depends on
which one is majority of. You want to trust a person? Will you trust a person that's like posting all day and have a lot of followers for cutes and shits and giggles, because people that work a job or have a business once in a while check their stuff out, because we all scroll through social media, period, right? And I'm into that chick, and I know she's gonna post every day. Yeah, she's the first one I'm gonna check, or she's always on my fucking front end of my story, because I know she's posting daily. You're getting her more followers, you're getting her more views, because sorry, just let me know. You're giving her more traffic, and you're just, that person is getting more. So they're gonna continue that behavior.
Yeah, and like honestly, but see, that's the thing, is like social media and technology has just wrapped like humanity, like society, basically, like just wrapped them so tight that it's just like Yo, like, not everybody, but like most people, the first thing they do when they wake up is fucking roll over, check their phone. It's like when they go take a piss in the morning, check their phone. While they're brushing their teeth, they're checking their phone. And it's like, and that's just how it works. It's like it's always gonna be.
And it becomes that little warped reality of like, I live on this.
Like
it's like, even my reality, and I don't even know. I hate when I do it sometimes.
I mean, I take social media sabbatical. There's times it is hard because like the podcast page, you got to be on your podcast like daily. Yeah. There's times where I don't check my Instagram for a few days, and I'm like, damn, I got to keep up with it. But it's also like I like my mental peace.
Yes.
There's times where I try to like take a break, but it's like, dang, the moment when you're doing something like this and you take a break, people are like,
Twitter,
where'd you been?
It's like for Twitter, it's a different animal. I love it. It's wild because you can be vicious on there, man. Man, but you gotta take breaks from Twitter because Twitter.
There is no humanity on Twitter anymore.
Not at all. No humanity of any form or fashion.
I go on Twitter.
Yeah, it's like
but
zero.
Every time I hear people talking about Twitter, you guys, I'm like, what am I missing all the time? Because it sounds always.
Twitter is like the boneyard from Lion King.
Yeah,
that's what Twitter is.
Man, fucking Twitter is a different animal. It's like you have to really be strong mentally to go on Twitter and then like be able to like live in that world. But still function normally in like regular society because it be motherfuckers on there that I'm just like, yo, I didn't even know people like this really existed in real life.
Really?
Yeah. It's
the shit they say.
The shit they say, the shit they show. It's like,
I was on earlier and there was this video of this kid that was in like high school, like got beat to where his eye popped out. And it was on a regular feed.
Are you kidding me?
No, this is what my feed was this morning. It was sneakers. It was talking about the playoffs. And next thing was like a high school fight. And I'm like, what the? And then next thing you know, somebody throwing ass. Like it's just Twitter is just like depending who you follow.
The last time I popped on Twitter, it was people was like talking about Mocha Fest in Dallas, and I was like, I need to see these videos.
That's light.
I only saw two things.
Pussy in public.
I only saw two things, like a girl sucking a dick, and then it was something I don't remember those. But I was like, that's it. I was like, y'all made it look like it was lit. Like everybody.
That's an easy day. That's a Tuesday on Twitter.
Pussy and sucking dick.
I was like, okay.
Yo, I seen a newborn fall from a 13th floor fucking building and land on a fucking spike fence.
What?
And she blew up. No, man, not really. But like, man, that's Twitter though. You'll see some shit like that.
Twitter is wild. Twitter is wild.
See?
Yo, it's like man, shit. I'm not gonna lie. It's like you know, I got like insomnia at times, and one of my favorite pastimes is like smoking and getting high and going to laying in bed, and then like just scrolling through my fucking Twitter timeline.
Oh my God.
Like it be videos on there that be fucking having me dying. It's like and a lot of them are like not politically correct whatsoever. So so it's just like, you know, it's cool to be able to just like, you know, like man, just be in a room by yourself and like, you know, do man, put the cover over your head and like, you know what I'm saying, like laughing at retarded kids getting beat up and shit.
This is horrible.
Twitter is dangerous.
Oh, that's fine.
But like we touched on this though, because social media really is not real, and I don't think people really wrap their heads around it. Even to the fact where people every day that I see are like, you know, I touch on mental health more on the podcast. People are like, oh, I think I'm depressed. I have anxiety. And I feel like today for people to fit in, they have to have some kind of disorder.
Yep.
That's probably facts.
But no, but I feel like people are looking for things like, I was talking to somebody at work and they were just telling me like, yeah, like I just felt like I was anxious and I went to my doctor and I kept telling him things and I got diagnosed in my head and I'm like, so do you really have anxiety? Yeah, I think so. But then every day I see them, they're fine. Like, oh, it only happens sometimes. So I'm like, I don't think you have anxiety. I think it's just that, you know, you had a few moments and you were on your phone too much and you believe you had something because people will talk about it. You know, everybody's depressed. Everybody's anxious. Everybody's autistic. I'm like,
everybody's supposed to feel something in order to feel the positive in something, right? You can't understand happiness without ever being sad.
It's true.
You have to. Because if I was always just that's no feeling. I just in order to feel something.
It's like
and appreciate it.
And it's like like touching on you saying people need to feel something. It's not even like a emotional, like empathetic feeling anymore. Like people just need validation. It's like I mean, people like you could be like manic depressive one day, fucking anxious the next day, fucking PTSD the next day, and it's just like as long as you're getting interaction from people feeling sorry for you, it's just like
that's their high too.
Man, I'm living now. And
that's
you know
their high.
Oversharing is crazy too.
But that's the world we live in. It's just, let's just use ourselves as color people, like black people right now, right? comrade that was not black. It's just I understand now Black lives. Let's just use that like Black Lives Matter. I know I'm understanding your pain. I understand you feel this, and then it's just like,
yo,
where are you getting all these feelings and then telling me I have anxiety and depression and this because you relate to that too because some shit you're telling me right now when you went through at 5 years old. You're telling me you're now understanding what I feel because you have these feelings, and I'm just
like people that got fucking raped when they were like 5 or some shit. I mean, like and they're like 28 now, we're fucking in their 30s, and they're just like, oh, just FYI, I was raped when I was 5. And it's just like,
why are you telling me that?
Yeah, you know, I like, dude, I fucking arms out. Like, now what? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You want something? You need therapy. I hope you got help for that, so you can heal that.
But even then, like I remember, like when that was just something that you kind of kept to yourself and you worked with it. But now people like, I want to share my story, and it's like,
no, within 2 seconds of meeting you, they want to share those deep secrets, and that's way too much because I feel people's pain. So I have to keep myself away from people a little bit because I really truly care about.
I feel bad not knowing how to like you know when it's like if someone tells you something like oh yeah you know like my whole family died in 9/11. It's just like oh
that's heavy.
Damn, that sucks.
And my mind literally thinks about every moment of 9/11, and my mind will put myself. Were they in a building or were they in a plane? Like, it's just so much.
Yeah, no planes.
I was talking to this girl one time. This is a huge sidebar back in college. And we were making out and everything. We were like in the car and we were just like talking. And she just started telling me about how she got molested at a party one time. And how her ex-boyfriend used to like force herself upon her or himself upon her.
Shit.
And then she started trying to, and I was like, and she's like, it's not getting hard. And I'm like, well, no shit. Like, you just told me some sad shit
right now.
And now, like, we're in the backseat of your car, and I'm not about
the family reunion. I heard your dick isn't getting hard.
I'm about to be. I kind of want to go home now. Like, I want to make sure you get. I want to tuck you in. Like, I want to make sure you're okay. Like,
it's heavy. People don't. People are
good.
It's like we're in a weird time where our kids and we're not open to communicating every day. We're used to being behind screens or videos and talking to each other, and then when we interact in person finally, we just throw up on each other.
Yeah. And what's crazy about that is it's like, dude, like, man, and I'm sure you guys have met people. I've met so many people online. They have big personalities, but then when you meet them in person, they're just like quiet and just like, you know, closed off to themselves. And I'm like, what the fuck happened to the person
that I met yesterday?
Yeah.
You had a busted wide open for me. What happened? And all of a sudden, bitch, you got closed legs.
Like being in the comment section going in on people, like just wilding, like yo, it's like
all
yo,
of a sudden you're
calm
being
the
cute.
fuck down, and then like you meet them, they're just like, hi, and it's just like
where's the energy at? You know what I mean?
Energy.
Yeah.
That picture.
But now, so question, right? So, like, we all know that social media isn't real.
Yeah.
But like I feel like we're getting to a point to where people are like willing social media into existence. Like it's just like
it's there already.
It's like either you get the avatar that they show you, or you just don't meet them in person. So it's basically just like okay,
the filters.
It's like you're forced to interact with this person off the image that they showed you, because for whatever reason they're not comfortable
meeting in person.
Yeah,
because their fucking Instagram look like they're 100 pounds lighter. They fucking look 20
angles,
years younger. I literally posted yesterday because I had like 2 young girls. The night before I went out with my girls to have dinner, and these two young girls yesterday hit me up. Was like, I always think you're so pretty. Your skin is this and flawless, and that. And I felt like and I posted immediately, like yesterday, like no filter, nothing on my video.
Yeah.
Because it's so easy to look at videos and everything and see somebody flawless and pretty, and I'm like, they have to remember. I'm on like that video they were talking about. I'm like, I have filter.
Yeah.
So yesterday I just posted a quick video. It was like, I had 2 little young ones, like probably in their early 20s. And I was like, nah, let me just real quick, even though, and I was just like, this is me.
Yeah.
Like, with no filter, with no makeup. Like, this is me. And I want you little girls out there to remind yourself, most videos you're seeing, it's not my face.
Yeah.
I have there's the filters on filters that gives me makeup, make my nose look smaller, bigger lips, my teeth are looking whiter, am I looking a little bit more skinny, whatnot, my hair looks fuller. And we forget that in society sometimes. It's just our children are seeing that, and they think they have to live up to that, and that's giving them more depression, anxiety.
I mean, they're just being sold it every day. I mean, you look at a lot of the ads on there.
It down there.
It's a new clothing brand you need to buy, a new shoe, a new makeup company that's out here. Their idols are coming out with cosmetics lines. You know what I mean? You rarely see a young person come out and like, oh, you know, I just started a new book club, or I have a book, or, you know, hey, let's talk about financial literacy. It's like, nah, we getting it popping. I got a new tequila out. Or I got, you know, this new skincare you got to try because your skin sucks. You have great skin, but if you want it to glow like mine, you got to buy this. So it's just like, I miss the day. Like back in the day, a lot of my idols, it was just fucking sneakers and music. Yeah, I mean, like it was just, like, I heard about Jacob watches, but I wasn't trying to get a Jacob watch. You know what I mean? But it was just, plus, now it's like, you got to have these things.
Plus, like, you know, like the eras that, you know, we grew up in, you know, I mean, it was just like people sold their image more based off of their personality and their charisma. I mean, it wasn't like one individual thing that was just like, oh, like look at my like fake ass, like that's what I'm famous for. It was like you know what? Like perfect fucking example. A fucking Aaliyah. It's like Aaliyah. She has like so much mystique, like about her. Like, man, she's iconic, and it's like, dude, she's as basic. My second name I was thinking about. No, man, like she's the most. I was thinking of X-Men. Dude, like Aaliyah's the most basic motherfucker. I mean, true, she's talented music wise, everything, but besides that, it's just
she's
like,
low-key basic. You know, see that?
But it was the personality though.
Her personality,
her style, the way she carried herself. You know what I'm saying?
Her
like
care,
her aura,
sure.
charisma.
All of it. You can see it when she talks. Yeah.
But now it's just like, I look at this chick on TV right now. It's like basically the only thing that she's probably known for on her Instagram is like her body and her Fashion Nova fucking promo code. Yeah. It's like dude, that's it. It's like probably don't have no person like the whole time.
She's like, anyways, I have to do a fucking sell this product after this show and hope that I make $1,000.
It's like basically I've been watching it the whole time, and like she just basically looks good, and nothing wrong with that. But the problem with just looking good is the fact that it's just like there's a lot of females that look good. You know what I'm saying? It's like
the Ari girl. I don't hate to throw shit on black women, but Ari, the one that Moneybagg Yo, I guess, is dating her.
Oh,
like I've just heard just from people talking like she's mean as fucking person. Like, she's an awful person, but she's bad, quote unquote, and she is popping on social media, so girls love her. And I'm like, why do y'all love someone who's terrible? Like even Nicki Minaj. Like Nicki Minaj,
because they're popular,
is a demon.
Let's really think about this. Like, we have been around. Our generation have been around before social media, and currently, and we have like. Shit, we're even dealing with the stress and the bullshit and anxiety of it, and we know what's real and fake.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, these fake icons that are coming out are just like, you know, they actually have to have talent before you be a fan, right?
Not anymore. As long as you got followers, like
you ain't talent no more. It's
now you have followers, more you have that, and that's
you have the
that's
machine
the scary
behind
thing.
you.
So as much as self-aware we are, we still see our friends or people around us still be sick. And imagine just 10 years ago, right, where we call them these, I don't know, what do they call, like Gen Zs or whatever. They didn't have nothing but social media. Yeah. That's all they know. Do you know how high anxiety, stress, expectation, all the things they think is they have to be, because we have it and we know we have to check ourselves in our heads. They're not able to check themselves.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? So I went to the mall the other night to get something. It was a Friday night, and the mall was empty. And I remember back in the day, like Friday night, you got home from school, you showered, you put your new clothes on. At the mall. Like, I remember I used to work at the mall, and I used to hate having to work on weekends because the kids were just irritating. But now you go to the mall, and it's like one or two groups of kids. Before it was like the movies was packed. Yeah. It's just different. You go in public and you don't see it anymore.
Yeah, man. Like, you know, like, dude, that shit was a social scene. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And my little cousins live with us, and back in the day during the summer, especially, I was like, oh, I'm never home. Like I'm always at the park. I'm at the mall. I'm at somebody's house with them. Like, what y'all doing this weekend?
Home
Nothing.
chilling.
Just
Playing
YouTube.
video
Well,
games.
playing Roblox. And I'm like,
internet.
y'all can go to like the mall. I'll take y'all to the mall. We can go to the zoo. No, I'm good. What are your friends doing? They're gonna be online.
I didn't allow my daughter to get social
I
media.
was really just talking about this, huh? Like on a drive down with my daughter, how it's like,
Like kids are gonna have such fucked up social
Don't have your
skills.
daughter get your social. Don't have my daughter didn't get social media. I didn't allow her until last year, and she's 17 today.
Yeah, it's like too late for mine. She has TikTok.
No, I mean, she's that age gap. I would have gave her if she was around her age for sure, because it's just a must with being like communicating with your friends at school to be like in the now. You would have to.
Getting them used to it younger, so that way they're not like they don't binge on it when they get older. They
wouldn't be able to interact of what's going on because the kids talk about. Did you see that video? Did you see that blah blah? And they're like, do you know that new dance? And if you don't know, they look at you like you have like a booger on your face.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one because it is their playground. Yeah. It's literally their recess and their playground and their sandbox.
Your kids are older than mine, so I had a question for both of y'all. Mm-hmm. How do y'all feel about sleepovers?
I love sleepovers. What do you mean about sleepovers? Like you think it's bad? Like
no, I'm asking y'all how y'all feel.
Like you gotta explain more. Like
for me, it's like if my daughter wants to have a sleepover with people coming over to my house, that's fine. But I'm just not comfortable just letting her. It's like man, I have a little girl. It's like I'm not comfortable letting her go over to anybody. No. Like now, granted, if we're friends and we know each other for like years and shit like that, then it's cool. But but she has plenty of friends at school that like parents be like, oh yeah, you can let her come over and spend the night. I'm just like, no, man, I'm not going to. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You don't really fuck with them like that. Like,
I don't know.
You don't know who's in their house, right?
Yeah. Which is crazy because like I kind of don't feel like it was like that back in the day. I kind of feel like man, I'm sure that there was parents that was just like, nah, I ain't letting my kid go nowhere. But like but I kind of feel like back in our generation in like the 90s and shit like that. That like parents were like working so hard, you know what I'm saying, that it's just like, oh, hey, your friend wants to let you come over and spend the night on fucking Friday and Saturday here.
I ain't gotta pick you up from school. I ain't gotta feed you. I ain't gotta watch you.
Yeah, boom, like, here's
because
$10.
there is
go
some
over
social interaction.
Yeah.
Back then, there was no social media. There's no really shit. Was there even internet? Let's think about that. Yeah. No.
There was internet?
No, there was no internet.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's like, I'm sure there was.
If there was something,
information wasn't as available.
Basically for some work shit.
In a lot of different ways back then.
It wasn't. When they start ordering for the first time, it was not until 1980. I want to say actually 1990s. It was the first time they started like ordering off of like. It wasn't Amazon back then, but it was another company. It was a lot about talking about ordering your groceries online or ordering clothes online. It was a big deal when it started in the 90s, and people were like talking shit. Remember that? It was like, I will never order my groceries to be delivered. It's something about picking my own fruit and my vegetables at the grocery store and all that stuff. Now everybody's quick to Instacart.
But the shit's wild though because it's just like like people now are just like, oh well, yeah, man, I can't trust that parent, blah 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 blah. I don't know that parent, but like man, but I kind of feel like probably back in the day there was just as well. I don't know. I think now there's probably like more mentally fucked up people, but I'm sure that there was still fucked up people back in the day. I mean, like
you just hear about it more now because they post about it.
Yeah.
But also, I think like you can go back now and look at people's parents. You can find people's parents online and be like, all right, like the shit that you post, the way that you move online. I don't know if I want my child to be in your house.
Yeah.
Solely supervised by you.
Yeah.
My daughter probably did like maybe 2 sleepovers.
Yeah.
And I think they were both at my house.
Yeah. So, it's like for mine, I would much rather just have her friends come over and just put up with that headache and just pay for everything. Like, just so I can make sure that I'm keeping an eye on what's going on. I mean, like, dude, I mean, I'm just nothing against, the other parents and shit like that, because I'm sure that they're just as cool.
You just know your child and you know their space. You know what they're into.
Think you do, because I was having sleepovers and we was downloading Bang Bus off LimeWire and shit. Like, you know what I mean? But
I've thought about it now. My daughter did have a sleepover and she called me to pick her up. Because she was just like, she wanted me to. She was like, I have my own. Bro, I remember I forgot who it was, and I was like, you sure? I remember telling her, are you sure you want to sleep at the house? Yeah. 3 hours later was like, can you pick me up? Because I'm just going crazy.
I feel like kids these days, they just want to watch TikToks together. They want to play
space.
Roblox or play, you know what I mean?
And I said,
I've seen it. It's like kids will just like hang out in the same general area and like watch the same fucking TikTok videos, or they'll watch different TikTok videos.
Yeah, you know, I watch them when my other cousins come over, and it's just funny watching them interact because they'll all be on their own devices and separate areas of the living room. They randomly, like, hey, have you seen this video?
Yeah.
Then they'll talk about it, then they'll go back doing their own thing. That's just like they want to be around each other, but they don't really want to communicate. They don't, you know what I mean? They want the company, like, but they don't really want to.
When you get around each other, you throw up and then you leave.
Yeah.
Because they're not used to interacting for a long period of time because it feels weird.
Yeah,
man.
I know back in the day we used to like trade cards. We used to play sports,
and
play Xbox, PlayStation.
You want to hang out with, and then you never got enough of each other. Mom, I'm begging you, can I please? You gonna ask your mom to sleep at your house or this, or you gonna sleep at my house? Well, last time my mom gave me a problem for you to sleep over at my house. So this time maybe we'll beg to get I sleep over your house. It was always like me and my friends plotting a plan in order to get our parents to say yes.
Yeah.
Because they were like, you guys had enough of each other. We're like, but we did it.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I can only, my child is like, and her friends, they can only deal with each other in doses.
So long.
My daughter can only sometimes deal with me in doses because I'm so like lively, and she's just like, and I'm like, you want to do something? You want to hang out? Let's do something this weekend. Let's plan like, and she's like, I just want to sleep in. I have like my PSAT test, or I have this going on, and she's like, Mom, you know I have this going on,
dude,
and I'm like, you sound like an old adult, but she's not actually doing those things.
Yeah,
she's just telling me, and she stays in her bubble.
Mm-hmm.
And I bust her bubble, and she gets so upset, and I'm like, okay, let me back up because I don't want her being stressed.
Man, bro,
she doesn't know.
Man, bro, dude, that shit used to be so fucking cool. Like back in the day when you was a kid, and you got a backpack, you like you know, get dropped off at your friend's house, or like, you know, you get picked up from the school by their mom, and it's just like you just like walk in, it's like a brand new frontier, just like, oh man, yeah man, so this is your living room, huh? It's like, it's like, man, you know, dude, we got a living room too. I mean, we don't got 2 couches. It's like you're like, oh shit, dude, this is your room. And like motherfucker, like, yeah man, like and it's my Nintendo over here. It's like, nigga, you got Nintendo.
We're like,
it's like, but now it's like, damn man, it just sucks because like society in general, like I think because of technology and social media, like so much emotion and humanity has just been sucked out of people. It's just like there's nothing to be excited or anticipated about
at
anymore.
all.
It's just like, okay, yeah, man.
I already seen that. Like I've seen that.
Well, and also the worst thing about it is all the kids want the same shit, right?
Yeah.
We want a computer, we want an Xbox or a PlayStation, and we want the same games.
Yeah.
So there is no difference from a household that makes $50,000 to $100,000 to a multi-million-dollar household.
Yeah.
Because that's why if the multi-million-dollar household and $50,000 household are friends, they only want to entertain for a little bit each other because you have the same shit as I have, and I want to be in my own space.
Even back in the day, like your son had more money,
I'd rather just talk to you online and in our group chat or whatever. And it's just so weird for kids. And I'm just like, but you don't want to sit on each other's bed and just have that with the other friends and hang out and just be cute and, I don't know, braid each other's hair. No, I went to the they had the house, but when I went in her room, it's the same I have, and then they don't know how to converse.
Yeah.
Because when they do, it's like, ooh, because like I said, they throw up on each other.
Yeah.
And then it turns into, I feel weird and awkward, and I'm having stress and anxiety. I think that's stress and anxiety I feel with you right now. I think I'm gonna call my mom to pick me up.
Yeah.
And that's scary.
It's weird. Like I remember growing up, we lived in an apartment. We didn't have a house. Yeah. So my friends with houses, we go over and it was like, yo, this is brand new. Like y'all have a backyard, you have a pool that's just yours. And it was like you could talk because you were excited and they were excited to show you. But now, like you said, I feel like everyone has a Switch or an iPhone.
But you would want to all the time want to hang out at their house. Or I would like beg my mom, like, she'd be like, you were there last weekend. Maybe their parents are tired of you. Are you sure they want you over? I don't want you to wear your welcome out. Mm-hmm. But they have a pool. They told me to come over. They say I can come over this weekend and just swim and do this and that. And she's like, if they said so, okay. But it was always begging and hoping and praying.
Yeah.
And now it's like, And I'm looking at, it's like, but what else are you doing besides sitting around?
That's it, which is weird though.
I have to make my daughter do family events.
Yeah.
Like like holidays, birthdays, things that's coming up. And I'm like, you know, I was like this weekend, I'm like, my cousin, like he's my favorite cousin. He has his daughter. She's turning 1. She's turning 1 her first birthday.
Yeah.
And he's been having a hard time. So they're having their first baby. They had their first baby, but she's turning 1 on Sunday. So it's a birthday party.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're going to go, right? And she's like, I don't know. It's family.
Yeah.
I will get my ass fucked up.
Didn't know when you were younger, right?
Oh, my mom would exorcist her hip.
Yeah.
Like spinning all
But it's
around.
weird because back in the day, it was like when like MySpace came, it was a huge thing. These kids grow up with all these different social medias to choose from, to where like their social interaction is here. So when they got to see you in person, it's, oh, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I'm exhausted, because mentally they've already socialized enough within an hour of being awake. Right. Before they even see another person, everything they see in their phone, that was we had a
in
message,
that hour they're thinking
chat.
that I want to be skinny like her. I want to look like that person. He looks good. I want those shoes. I want those clothes. I want this, that. I'm here. We're driving around Maserati. Whatever thing in their head as teenagers.
But also, like, you know, during the weekend, like, I couldn't wait to go to school when I was a kid because, oh my God, this happened over the weekend. I want to tell my boys. But now it's like you do it in real time to when you see them in school or you see them on the weekend. Like, there's nothing to really discuss because you already talked about it.
You already posted it.
It's already in the group chat.
Yeah.
It's already in
the group chat, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's the funny thing. My daughter, when I tell her about family events, she'll be like, I'll see it posted on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'll see the party on this. And I'm just like, you're supposed to be part of the fucking pictures and party.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't want to. And then that's where, as a teenager, her like, do I need to be? She's not. It's funny. My daughter was always into, as a kid, pictures and videos.
Yeah.
And like, probably around, I want to say like 7, she's just like, I don't want you to take pictures of me. I don't want you posting. It's like stressful for me to even post anything today with her for years. But it's her choice. Yeah. She's like, can you not post that of me? Can you not? I'm like, all right, can I just keep it in my archive? Can I just have something? Yeah. She's like, yeah. I'm like, if that's what you want, Because they're so self-aware. She's 17. So and I'm like, you literally were born at a time of little after the beginning of it, social media.
Mm. And I mean, that's her narrative too. Like everything,
that's
like
her narrative,
her image, how she looks, like that's the one thing I feel like people they can control.
And my child is so serious.
Yeah,
like she's like an old soul.
Yeah,
so she overthinks every move.
You have to though,
and her mind is thinking social media is everything because that's what it is to these kids. I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to be seen on there. Mm-hmm. What if I'm going to do this and 20 years later they're going to see this old picture, video? I'm like, who thinks of that at 10?
But you should,
she
though.
She thought about that at 10.
But she should, though, like, which is good.
That's like, I won't post nothing of you unless I get your approval. Like, there's sometimes I post some little things on my stories with her, and she's like, I don't want that.
Even going back to sex work, I have some homegirls who during COVID got OnlyFans. And then now they're like, damn, I wish I never did that. Like, I regret everything I did. For one, I didn't make as much as I thought I would, but also that shit is online. That digital footprint does not go away.
I still have not logged in, seen OnlyFans page, not one time, and I'm dying to see how this looks. Does
go
it
on
look
Twitter.
Like TikTok?
Just go on Twitter. No, go on Twitter.
Like
it'll show you.
Like a webcam shit.
No, it's just like videos.
Black fucking like Britney Spears videos.
Posting videos and like most.
It's like a feed, and they just post different things. Sometimes they got a DM. You got a DM for more like footage. But I mean, if you go on Twitter and look up OnlyFans on Twitter, you'll see snippets and clips. Like it's on there.
Do people really pay a lot to look at your toes and shit?
Some cats do. I mean, some people like that shit.
This one chick said has $500,000 in her bank, and she was like, "How do you make that?" And she's like, "I just take pictures on this app." And I'm like, "These guys are obsessed with toes." And I'm like, "Bitch, what's the name of the app?" I
know a girl. Shout out Gabby. She posts on her story like almost every day. Some dude is obsessed with her feet. Yeah. So he'll message her, "Hey, like, send me your cash or send me your Zelle. I just want to pay for you to get your nails and toes, and I want to see them." I just want to.
I literally saw this, and they were interviewing her, and he was like, "How much you make?" It was this Asian girl, and her quick answer was like, "I have over 500,000 in the bank in these last couple of years because I'm literally sitting on my back and I'm just posting pics on this app of my fucking feet, and I have multiple people just putting money in my account."
But it goes back to social media and then wanting to feel validated because they'll show these feet and all that, and they'll message these guys, and these guys in their head they feel that connection to them. They feel special because they're being acknowledged. They're tricks, but they're feeling special about it. So to them, hey, I have the money or I don't even have the money, but I'm going to give her the money and she's going to love it and she's going to love me.
I don't care. I'll show you my feet and my ass crack if you give me money.
Oh, yeah, man. It's like,
Just kidding.
That's really the mentality,
but I'm
though.
like, not ass crack, but I'm like, we all question, like, is my morals okay? But I'm like, okay, I don't care if you want feet, you want the back end, front end, you want me to spread it out, the toes, like, what do you want? You got it.
But that's really what's happening,
You
and
want
then
the
they
toe
regret it.
spread? You want to suck the big toe? Like, what do you want?
Yeah.
Because it's
The
just
digital
my feet.
footprint, though.
It's just my feet.
Yeah.
I don't care.
But I'm just saying, though.
But if it was asking for something else, I probably
But no,
be like,
but see, that's the thing. My homegirl even said, like, it'll start with something just like, oh, just feet pics. But then someone's like, okay, well, I gave you 100 for feet pics. I'll give you 3 if you show me, like, areola. Or if you do this, or if, you know what I mean? And then you're like, okay, well, hey, if I could just do this, this takes me 2 seconds to post this.
Yo,
it was more
like,
to the feet
like,
pics.
Yeah, like all
I'm like,
them chicks
500K?
are spread eagle. They fucking they posting sex videos. It's like, I mean, man,
Right.
fucking ain't no Peggy
They're
Heels
like, can you
out
put
there
your feet
like
to your titties?
showing feet and
Yeah, they'll pay for that.
Like feet stepping on like
call it
baked
Friday.
beans and shit like that. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
that shit ain't
wild.
real. It's like motherfuckers want to see some pussy.
And even saying on Twitter, like, you'll go on Twitter, these girls will be like, I have OnlyFans. But you go to their media and you see everything. Like, why would I pay you when you just showed me a whole clip and I saw the highlights?
Whoa.
That's so crazy.
So that's true?
No, you'll go on and be like, hey, I did this new scene with JJ. It'll be all the highlights, the best scenes from the whole thing. And I'm like, why am I going to pay you?
I already jacked off. I'm done. It's no need to pay $20 for the full video.
I watched 10 or 30-second clips, 3 minutes of my life. I'm done. I got everything. Like, come on,
man. I'll just.
But I know a lot of
30
people
second
that
video on
are
loop.
paying for OnlyFans. So do you in your account, or you just keep it just in case?
What do you mean? Wait, what?
I know people that do pay for OnlyFans, and you guys are saying they're posting on Twitter the best parts.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you still pay?
I mean,
for
it's just like if
OnlyFans?
you go on any adult site, like,
out of curiosity, like, do I see the whole clip?
yeah, like if you go on an adult site, you're gonna see, okay, well, we'll give you 10 free previews. Some people are like, okay, the preview was dope, so I want to see the whole thing. So some people will have money and they're like, all right, I'm gonna pay for the whole thing because you know what I mean.
Damn,
like,
that sucks.
And just in close, like those people are fucking psychos. Because it's like, and the reason that I say that is because it's like man, dude, I've been doing a really good job of like do cutting out porn, like do for my life and shit like that.
Yeah,
it's like
how you doing? You need some rehab.
It's like man, shit. Man, I'm human. I fall sometimes.
Do you want breastfed?
No, but like man, but
you need the titty.
It's like, man, I'm much more of an ass guy than I'm a titty guy.
You want to lay on the pillow?
Yeah, like
on the ass.
Yeah, man, just ass
You
cheeks
want
and
to
shit.
eliminate less porn?
Well, it's like, man, I eliminate porn. Everybody like.
Do you
read
just
my
need to
Bible
bust
more.
a nut more, or do you just need like?
even then, like I haven't really had a good one in a while. I mean, I just feel like that just.
Man.
I feel like it's healthy to watch porn, but I can see where it can be like, I'm watching porn all day and night.
Yeah, you don't want to get desensitized to shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like
where you desensitized, where like you have no feeling in your dick.
No, just like you see, like it gets to a point to where like nothing is really exciting anymore because you've seen it done it. You know what I mean?
Because you done seen 2 girls in 1 cup.
No, why? That's still just.
I still haven't seen that video.
No, man.
Don't.
Man, but I'm sure you go through those like do at those times in porn. I'm probably not the only person who's been through this, but like man, but I'm looking for something. And I'm like, no.
You're on page 52, and you're like,
no.
I'm still not.
That makes sense. You've seen all the movies.
Yeah.
All the action, and then you want something different because you keep seeing the Superman. Yeah. The superhero flying in the cape. Scene.
And like like going back to the whole like desensitizing. I mean, it like gets to the point to where it's just like, okay, well, boom, you see somebody get fucked, and then it's like you see somebody get fucked by multiple people, and you, like and then you see like squirting and like fucking karate kicks and like just random
hard.
shit.
Like give me the clown and all that other stuff that's out there.
And it's just like, okay, I'm just here with some regular chick. I mean, dude, I fuck, where's the razzle dazzle at? Yeah. It's like, man, shit, I haven't seen nothing squirt, no fucking clown makeup, nothing.
Her homegirl ain't busting, nobody stuck in the dryer, like it's just.
But I feel like that's what you guys watch all day is busting and fucking, like busting.
Well,
squirting.
Well, see, that's why you have to sustain from shit like abstain.
Abstain.
Yeah,
abstain.
There you go.
Abstain.
It's like, man, I said both of the wrong words that I should have.
You actually said it right the first time.
Well, you're right. As sustain does work too, but yeah, it's just like like you gotta like that's one thing, and man, I hate to keep going on because like this episode's been going on for like
no,
like,
but
like
I'm
4
understanding more because women are completely different. So when I hear this is new, you can't stop watching men because you guys do watch a lot of.
I wouldn't say a lot. I used to, but now I'm just like, I just is.
And then it's like you want more to get off, but you're not getting satisfied because you watch so much of it.
I don't know.
What do you think? Because literally,
it's just I don't know.
it's like you're looking for her to be split.
Well, let me put it this way. Let's put it this
What
way.
you're looking for now is let her
Before
just
it was
split
like,
her
I'm
legs
gonna
wide
do it
open
because it's a
and tear
thrill.
her in half.
I'm gonna think I want to get this off. It's a thrill. Like I want to see this and that. And it's something. And now for me, it's just like, you know what? Like I just need to get this off real quick.
Man,
Like you know what I mean? The joy is gone.
Yo, and you know what's crazy though? It's like, man, fucking, I've watched.
So why not just masturbate without watching the video?
Yeah, because,
You have to watch a video to nut?
I mean, dude.
Because women do it all the time. We don't have to.
It's like playing a basketball game and just laying it up. Like sometimes you just want to dunk it. Like you need a little bit of-
imagination.
Oh, a little bit, but a little bit. Sometimes you just want. Okay.
That's like like playing NBA jams on a video game console is a lot better than playing
You're doing
basketball by
foreplay
yourself
for
in a
yourself.
gym by yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's but yo, it's like, man, dude, I've seen some wild shit. But but honestly, dude, I have never masturbated to none of it. It's just like it's. And not even cool, but it's just like wild, seeing crazy shit. Like man, fucking what was that shit? Like ghetto gaggers and bang busts and like seeing chicks get their head put in fucking toilets. It's just like
gaggers.
It's
ghetto gaggers. Oh no, it's terrible.
Yeah, fucking,
it is
like
bottom
gagging?
of the
fucking, who jacks off to that? It's
it's bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, dude, like man, that's the most degenerate shit that you can fucking like. Casting couch. It's like
Casting couch.
It's like that's like some of the most degenerate.
That sounds like
shit.
some Weinstein shit.
I'm saying though, but now with everything going on, it's
Casting
like you
couch?
just feel.
It's like
Literally sounds like some Weinstein shit. If you want to be an
jerk off
actor,
to that, like you're probably a serial killer.
It's like I'm behind on my rent. I have 3 kids. I have nothing. We'll sit on this couch and let me pound you out and nut on your face and throw your car keys out the window and make you run out there and get them butt naked.
My mom has
God.
cancer. Okay, well we can pay for that.
See, that shows the
chemotherapy.
kids are
Let's
in the
fucking
sad
run
and
a train on you.
depression. Makes me cool shit. I was like, I don't want to hear that cancer. Blah, blah, blah.
Before we get off this topic, one thing that's weird, and that's one reason I don't really watch porn like that anymore, is like step parent and like sibling.
Weirdest shit in the world.
That is like the new. That no, I'm saying that is like the
That's
new
going
thing.
on.
I mean,
It's not real, but it's like
assuming it's not real.
the niche is what it is in.
Oh, okay.
Like,
That's
oh,
what's
like,
going on in the.
I've just
well,
turned 18 and my
Hey, porn is
40
so
is
racist.
because
fucked up.
because you are the customer and you guys are not watching as much videos and they're trying to figure out any way to will you guys back in. So they're like, let's
Well,
stop
no,
off.
they're going to people who are really looking at it. And same with like OnlyFans, the weirdos that are just really just like
Let's get the weirdos. Just keep going.
because they want to make the money. You know what I mean?
I fucked my
Like my
stepmom.
stepmom.
I fucked my-
You
I
know,
fucked
my
my mom,
stepbrother
my
was
dad's
like
mother,
playing
my dad's
PlayStation in
wife.
the other room. It's like-
Stepsister got stuck in the dryer, and I tried to help her out, but they
Yeah.
ended up
Yeah,
penetrating.
like
And I have to give
somehow
her
she
dick?
wasn't wearing
Yeah.
panties and my dick
Oh.
went in her ass. It was just like wild shit.
My my stepsister came tucking me in, or my stepsister came in my room and I was
Yeah,
scared.
like,
You could
And
you
then
could
she
write it.
kinda
That's probably the same right
Oh,
thing.
I
You
was
just write that.
scared,
Yeah,
and she
I'm
tried to
tucked in,
hold
I
me
have, like, a
tight,
raging
and next
hard
thing I
on,
was
my
stuck in her
stepsister's
titties,
tucking
and
me
then
in or
she
some
gave her
shit.
the dick.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, man, it's all like white shit with like
That's some white shit.
like with like some black people sprinkled in and shit
They
like
love
that.
that blended family
But
shit.
like before we go, like a question to your audience. One thing I've noticed that like a lot of chicks do, and like pictures, and I can't quite understand who like what audience is that for. It's like, yo, I'm sure. Have you seen pictures of like chicks and it'll have like either lingerie or like like big titties or whatever the case may be, and they all make this like I don't know, the face is hard to explain, man. So I'll just do it. It's like, man, it's like
The pitiful face is kind of
no. It's like fortunately we're not filming this, so like this will never make it out. But like yeah, but like like chicks would be like that weird fucking like anime duck face.
anime, yeah. It's
Just like like cross eyes with the duck lips and their fucking cheeks are sucked in. I'm just like what man finds that attractive? Like oh my gosh, she looks retarded. That's so fucking hot.
Yeah, that's sad, honestly.
I'm telling you, it's all
because it's
I don't know, that weirdo stuff.
I mean, because I'm just older, and I don't know, mine's a different breed, but I'm really big on how I portray myself and look and come across, period.
This is a subject for another show, but I feel like a lot of it's rooted in pedophilia, and people can disagree. But a lot of people look at the way a lot of porn is done, a lot of the way girls. Pedophilia is the number one thing I feel like people are going after as far as their like target demographic.
As an individual, as a female or a male, when you're saying on my everyday social media or Facebook, my family and friends, co-workers probably, whatever, whoop, I'm going to post my ass in lingerie and just do the most.
It's not
validation.
Attraction.
It's a little attention. Is what are you looking for? Who exactly you're trying to engage? Because at the end of the day, if you're trying to get a person's attention in your lingerie, just send that to that person.
But like you said earlier in the beginning, is like, the video vixens were the ones that you was like, I want to be that. I want to be that video girl. I want to be these people. I want to be the new it girl. Yeah. I want to be the girl on social media to where like I'm the one they think about when they do this. You know what I mean? It's all about just wanting to be that
video
person.
vixens at that time could do that. Today's world, it turns into, are you trying to be a porno or a slutty? Because my family is watching your shit. I can't take you serious as a man or a female to get serious with you, right? So if you're trying to get one person's attention to watch your videos, but you're sending it to everybody to see in your lingerie and your social media, and it's your family, friends, their family and friends probably watching.
They want attention. Everybody.
It's kind of, it's unattractive, and I don't want my mom to see that.
Yeah.
If my future somebody was trying to get my attention, or just somebody I was interested in, like, Mom, look at this. She'd be like, why the fuck are you running around naked? Why are he over here showing his package? Why?
Again, they get the interaction. You're gonna get the clicks. That's what it is.
Because it's like,
there is no morals. There is no my cousin's gonna see it. It's just
our moms. They do Facebook more. Or aunties and uncles, because that's how they be trying to communicate with like invitations and shit. Because we're lazy.
Sure, auntie uncles do it too. I be going on my Instagram and Facebook. I be seeing my friends' aunties in lingerie, and I'm like.
No, my family gonna get down on me. They like, we done seen invitation to the baby shower and you didn't respond. I'm like, on what? On Facebook. Okay, like but that's how my family, and it's like, and I see, and my mom and my family member would talk about each other. Why is so and so on her stories? Literally, I see her whole ass and her titties, or the guy. Why he over here? I see him rubbing on a girl's booty and doing it like as family members or friends.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, Mom, I'm gonna marry that man. I saw his videos touching 5 different bitches this week on video. He posted and slapping their ass like.
But to that point though, it's like that is what people find attractive. That person that is getting this engagement.
Yeah.
A lot of people find that engagement attractive.
At the end of the day, cool, whatever works for you, but you don't work for me. Mm-hmm. Because at my point in time, at almost 40, I'm on a different level. It's like, if I had to teach you on the basics, like what looks like what's a husband or a wife shit, or what's a level of self-respect to put on social media, because you can be still sexy and cute without showing my coochie.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Huh?
But, I'll show my coochie on some platforms, but not all platforms. You gotta do levels to this shit. I gotta get cash for that pussy pic.
Yeah, man.
That's the difference.
Ain't no free pussy pic.
So Rue says you gotta have a casting couch.
See, this is the thing. I am not against about showing anything, male or female, your parts, if it makes you feel good and that is you.
Yeah,
but that's the same thing to your point, though. Some people
on me on the next level, when people like, I see men and women, they get upset because they are trying to post for one person's attention.
It could be for them too.
I have female friends act out of their character and be brand new because they don't fuck with some new nigga, and they want to get their attention a little extra more. Yeah. And I'm like, stop being not you.
I love it.
Because not being
be you.
Because And just do all the work. Just be. But it's not. And I'm like, well, he's not looking. I'm like, well, are you? Every day, do you move for yourself or you move for others?
Yeah, man, you're not horny enough. That's the problem. It's like man, you need to like.
You
put
should
your
have
back
poured
into
more,
it.
show more areola. You literally should have been over and spread the cheeks, just show the booty hole. You should have did that shit.
All
All of it.
Well, speaking of, I'm gonna wrap this up with y'all. But speaking of tapping into new angles and everything,
First of all, I need to come back. By the way,
you will come back. I promise. I'm gonna get you back. But this is a segment I do at the end of all my shows. It's called Tap In. So on this segment, I ask all my guests, what is something that you want to tap in with once you leave? It could be, I want to reach out to family more, or I want to spend less time on social media. Something that you want to implement in your life that'll match with what your goals are and how you want to move. So, Rue, I'm going to ask you first because you are the first timer here. What is something that you want to tap in with once you leave tonight? What is something you want to tap in with? It could be personal, it could be financial, it could be just something, in your own spirit you want to tap into.
You can never get enough of it. I always want to tap in knowing oneself.
Okay.
And respecting others' selves.
That's one. Okay.
And just that right there, and mutual respect. If you agree or disagree, everybody's happy.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people want to control others, and I always find that sickening because it's like you can't control another person, right? And we're all individuals, and I don't know, I'm a little faded. Gotta get motherfuckers wasted. But you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that's just I would love to come back because I have fun and But
hey, you showed up with a little bit on the Schmear show.
I'm not used to all this. And I won't like my voice.
Yeah.
Because I'm like raspy and
it sounds fine.
I slur all the time, like naturally, like just da-da-da.
I had the headphones in. You sounded good on the headphones. That means it's going to sound good on the audio when it drops. So trust me, you good. I have a little bit of a stuffy nose, so I'm telling you, I'll let you know.
Being kind and nice, but yeah.
True.
Yeah, so definitely whatever I just said. I don't know.
Tap into oneself, tap into other people.
And respect others being themselves without judgment or without changing people. I feel like as people, we're constantly wanting to change people. I hate the word relationships because relationships with friends or relationship as somebody you're dating. To me, that means like-minded self one. And when somebody changes in the group, it's a problem, right?
Yeah.
You either change it for the better or worse, and people will tear that up because they're not used to change, and then they want to make you willing to that control. That's controlling somebody, no matter what you do. You're controlling a friend, you're controlling a partner. So I always look at friends, somebody you're with, as a partner, because I don't ever want to dictate and to control people. I want to have
as a partner, not a possession. I like that.
Yeah, and I move like that every day with strangers too.
Yeah.
I meet, like, and my friends be like, we go out and they be like, you always notice people, either on the side of the street or whatever, and I always look at them and smile, like, how you doing?
Yeah.
And if anything in my possessions, I have a blanket, extra food, or money. If I have it, even if I'm in a giving mood, because sometimes I'm not in a giving mood. I'm not trying to say I just be tricking, but
she ain't tricking on the homeless people.
I am not walking by without saying hi.
Yeah, that's
good
though.
And that sometimes makes people feel good, and I actually see that on people's faces.
Yeah,
the shock of you have saw me today, and I have not seen.
Being acknowledged and being respected.
Nobody has seen me in days, and you walked by and you said hi.
Yeah, there we go. I like that one.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely got to get you back for sure.
I'm continuing the quest of being the best human being I can be.
There you go.
It's like that simple.
You started with the group chat, give me these shoes. I'm gonna let everyone listen and leave you too, Rue. When he showed the pictures, I was like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna pass for now. He was like, I'm gonna tell you now. You need to get these now because you will regret it if you don't get them. So these are dope. This right here is his humanity right here because he easily could have been, hey, if you want them,
that's
man.
a dad shoe.
Those are cute.
It is.
That's a sporty dad shoe, right?
You know, I have a pair of chinos that I just bought from Banana Republic because I'm at that age where I'm shopping at Banana Republic now.
Yep, right there.
But
Small cuff.
But that's what I was like. You said Gap and you said Banana Republic. I'm like, don't say Old Navy.
Old Navy. Oh, I shop at Old Navy.
I thought Old Navy's closing down.
Oh no.
Okay, back to the tongue because you were talking about winter. Isn't that like that tongue like more winter vibes for this, like the thickness of that?
No, this is a standard tongue. Standard tongue for us.
That's how you guys do it.
Standard tongue.
It feels like those puffy.
I wish I had my SBs up here. I'll show you a puffy tongue sneaker, but I don't have them up here. But
you're talking about that's more skater, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know.
See, you know your stuff.
I know some things about. I'm not like retarded, but I feel like I'm retarded. I feel like I'm green.
Yeah, I can't say that on air.
Can't say that. Female and retarded. We can't say those on air.
I'm not retarded. I'm just special.
You're gonna say it again. We can't say that. We can't say female. We can't say retarded. We can't say midget. I'm about to bleep all this out, but we can't say none of these
Well,
trigger
I can
words.
say sorry because that's not what I mean. If you're thinking in a negative.
Sorry might become offensive soon too. You never know.
Fuck. I apologize.
You good?
I apologize. Is apologize in 2023, mid 2023? Probably not.
Yeah,
You gotta be on your knees today. I will be on my knees.
Yeah, like
Hey.
it's like, but the next episode is going to be our our journey into
navigating through society.
Yeah,
we got a series coming.
Society.
A series.
Yeah, 3-part.
Yeah, 3-part series.
Navigating into society.
Like the Discovery Channel, we're gonna have a 3-parter. You gotta tap in each one of them.
Shit. Just do some underwater, deep sea diving shit.
Oh, what?
It'll be above water, but
Make
I'm
sure
gonna be
you
on
catch
the
the
show.
colorful fish down below that nobody sees.
Yeah, she's fucked up.
No, I'm not. I'm not. No, I'm not. At
I want to
all.
thank my guest, Bobby.
you're
Appreciate
saucy.
you coming through.
I'm not at all.
Rue, I appreciate you for pulling up.
I appreciate you too. Have fun.
Thank y'all for listening. Until the next time, you know who it is. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Peace.